In the world of radio shock jocks, the biggest are Opie and Anthony.
These people say shocking things that border on offensive in order to entertain their audience.
I refuse to sit here and think that radio has to be nice. Why? Why does radio, out of any other medium, have to be nice? We are being now held to a standard where we have to be nice and make people feel good. Go screw!
Radio bad boys, Opie and Anthony.
Controversial radio personalities, Opie and Anthony.
Infamous DJs, Opie and Anthony.
Talk show radio hosts, Opie and Anthony.
Opie and Anthony.
Opie and Anthony.
Radio shock jocks, Opie and Anthony. Opie and Anthony. Shock jocks, Opie and Anthony. Shock jocks, Opie and Anthony. Opie and Anthony. Shock jocks, Opie and Anthony. Opie and Anthony.
We got Big A in studio. He's got the tongue scraper. He just scraped out an oyster.
E-Rock, get in there for a sip of that sample.
Opie and Anthony.
Why don't you shut up? Shut up! Shut the
This is where entertainment is going.
Would you reenact Baby Diaper Mustache with Tippy Tom's underpants?
Sure. Oh, no, you wouldn't. It's like the underpants were dyed brown. All right, open them up.
But enough of this palaver. Let's
Get the show on the road. Welcome to XM Satellite Radio. We got a full house today. We got Drew Boogie, the great Drew Boogie.
Yes, sir.
On MySpace. Go to myspace.com. You don't really have to do that / the great
HTTP.
I know. Just the great Drew Boogie on MySpace. And we got Dove in studio as well. Dove Davidoff.
Yes, sir.
I always have a tough time saying your name.
Yeah, I know. It get a little tricky.
And then Dove's in here, but he's got his luggage. I'm like, what are you doing? Like, you have to go right to the airport from here?
Yeah.
Where are you off to?
Yeah. I just got back. I just got in from Jersey. I was up 6 this morning to get here on a train. But I'm going to Indiana.
Today, like in an hour
today.
or so.
Yeah.
For a gig?
Yeah, there's a gig. Then I'm going to do Bob and Tom. I'm promoting this CD and then go back to L.A. The day after.
You kind of got an L.A. look going on. What's up?
I do?
What's up? Yeah, the last time you were here, you had like
I
hair.
apologize for that, man.
You shaved your head,
I
hair
shaved my
down
head.
to like a Jim Norton?
I had a part. I was doing a thing.
Right on, man.
That's the difference. I shaved because of cowlicks.
He shaved for Hollywood
because he has
Exactly.
parts.
Oh, yeah, Barry Levinson asked me if I'd shave. Why did you? Oh, because girls don't fuck me when my hair McDonald ends.
McDonald M's. Guys, thanks for having me. I appreciate it. Thank you.
No problem. No worries. It's been a while.
Yeah.
The CD's called The Point Is.
Yes, sir.
And what give us a minute on the CD. What is it all about? What are you trying to accomplish here?
I'm trying to accomplish I'm trying to not be unfunny, combined with
Very good.
Yeah. No, I'm just define a voice, figure it out, and keep pushing.
And inside the CD, I gotta say, it's done by Comedy Central Records, I think, right?
Yeah, Roxanne designed it.
Yeah, it looks good. I
Yeah,
mean,
absolutely.
It's fun seeing the stages, all these pictures of Dove. It should be called the birth of Sha-Na-Na. Dove's hair.
That is awful hair.
Dove
isn't
is
it?
a very
awful.
50s vibe. And there's one picture of Dove with his brother who I know, and that's your dad, right?
Yeah.
And his dad's wearing a white suit, looks very gentlemanly, and Dove and his brother just like two fucking creepy little thugs.
Too
Yeah, what
creepy.
the
Not
hell?
really thugs. And there's one great picture of Dove with a mullet. Where's that fucking mullet you have? Oh, it's fantastic.
Was
this
your-
one?
It's awful. I was thrown out of high school, and that was my graduation
Which
picture.
one?
I had to head back. The one where I'm accepting a diploma from a guy in a golf
Oh,
shirt.
I see that. Okay, yeah.
That was the vice principal. They allowed me to come back in and pick
I'm
it
gonna
up.
go back to the picture with you and your
Sure.
brother with your dad. It looks like he was scared of you guys.
I don't think I think he didn't want to. He didn't want us around. I don't know if it was fear as much as it was just,
I think
just sort of disappointment in general.
I think Menendez. When I see this picture, I'm like, one wrong move and Dad's gonna get it.
How would you feel if you shot 2 loads and that's what showed up? Oh my God. Because I know Dove's brother. He turned out to be a very good-looking guy, and Dove's a handsome dude. But these pictures.
Well, my brother's actually. I was going to say my brother's actually. He's a psychologist, but he went to Nepal, learned to speak Nepalese, and he's also went to Brazilian jiu-jitsu submission tournaments, and he was a big swinger.
Really?
Which individually those components wouldn't necessarily make for much of a human being, but if you put them together in the same person, it's a fucking superhero.
Sure, you go to a swing party, you talk to a chick, you try to wear her down psychologically. If that doesn't work, you rape her with jujitsu. Works out nicely.
I think we need to book his brother for the show. He's perfect.
Yeah.
No, he's a piece of work.
He seems like he could be a problem.
Well, it was next level stuff when I found. He called me poolside at noon, and he was banging this chick in a lawn chair, and there was a girl next to her also waiting, and you could see her. She was saying, "Hurry up!" And then I knew my brother had reached the next level when he turned around at noon and said, "Don't overcook the chicken." I mean, literally, I was on the phone. That's, anyway, if you're that divorced from the experience that you're worried about the chicken, somebody's reached the next level. That's next level shit.
It's true. I never think that when I'm getting my dick sucked. I think, oh, God, this is a chicken.
Don't overcook it.
Don't overcook it. It defeats its own purpose.
Defeats its own purpose.
And he flipped the table over. You know, on a steak.
Yeah.
Defeats its own purpose.
Remember that?
Yeah.
That's
a great line.
And then he goes, do you call those carrots? Like, there's a problem with the carrots that they don't even address until he's fucking yelling at her.
He's talking about Raging Bull, by the way.
Yeah,
he's shaking his hand and just, you called those carrots?
Those carrots.
Raging Bull is one of those movies you should see at minimum once a year. It's just
never
seen it.
What?
I just saw Deer Hunter again.
Great
Patrice has never seen it?
Never seen Raging
Patrice,
Bull.
why?
I don't know.
He seems like did you see the picture of Patrice in the paper today? Not to change gears.
No.
Him with a cute pet. A cute dog.
Why is he in the paper?
Yeah,
He's
what
doing
context?
some kind of like benefit for pets at Stand Up New York.
Yeah.
And to promote the show, they got Big Patrice with a puppy or something in the paper yesterday. I forgot to bring it in.
Yesterday?
I forgot to bring it in, but the picture is like douche chilly.
Oh,
to
is
say
it
the
cute?
least.
He's holding. I would like
Yes,
to
he's
hold a puppy.
holding a cute little puppy, Patrice.
I don't know.
Who doesn't like anything?
Speaking of your friends, anybody heard from Kelly? Did he get back from,
Yeah, Guatemala.
He
Jimmy
went to
doesn't know.
Guatemala
For the weekend.
For the weekend, no, but not just to visit. He went relic hunting.
Yeah.
Because somebody gave him a 2,000-year-old whistle, and he really got into the whole idea. And so he said he was going to head over there to do some relic
Jimmy,
hunting.
this was our whole show Friday when he was sitting in for you. He was talking about how he's going to Guatemala for the weekend.
And we were reading all the State Department letters that say, don't go there. This is what can happen to you. This is what happens to American tourists. They get killed,
What's he
robbed.
looking for?
I don't know. What is he looking
sexuality?
for? That's, yeah.
A 2,000-year-old.
Quick.
Oh, whistle. If you're kidnapping somebody looking for ransom, that ain't your guy.
Oh, my God. They would be so disappointed.
They'd be like, all right, look, would you fly him back on miles?
Yeah.
Can you let him go?
Take him, please. He's costing us an arm and a leg in food.
They're not going to confuse Bobby with a foreign dignitary. He's in no danger whatsoever.
He actually said he was growing his goatee in such a way so he could blend in with the Guatemalans.
Dude, you don't recognize me. Just a tip. It's in store.
They do horrific things. They have fake roadblocks that they set up to carjack you. They carjack you as you're leaving the airport with your rental car. It's really, really bad.
Is he back yet?
I don't think.
Haven't heard from him.
I hope he was.
Well, he
fucking
left Saturday,
kidnapped.
so I'm thinking he's probably coming back today.
I hope right now that fucking asshole's waking up in a tub of ice.
With a note?
Yeah.
His kidneys
No, not
missing.
his kidneys. They took his feet and legs. Or they took his legs and left the feet.
Bad leg, though. This one's knee's broken.
We'll get a Bob Kelly update, I think, tomorrow. I don't think he's back yet. We could try his phone and see if he's around, but
I hope he finds out that whistle is made from a monkey's asshole.
he doesn't even know it's a whistle. He's assuming it's a whistle.
Fucking dope he is.
So, yeah. I didn't know you knew that.
I was on Pete's, the Coriolis thing, and Bobby's just talking about relic hunting.
Yeah.
I didn't realize. I had no idea Bobby was into hunting for relics. I knew
Relic
like cell
hunting.
phones and shit.
I walked with
What's your
looking for, his
2,000-year-old
abs?
whistle? You went relic hunting. The ability to read?
Not dude, I like it on hot dogs. You fucking fat idiot.
Oh, it's relic.
I like it on hot dogs.
And he comes back with Colin in a bag.
I walked with him after Friday's show, and I go, all right, look, the show's over. Why? He goes, dude, you got to live your life. It makes you a better stand-up, dude.
What's he looking for in Guatemala? A miracle? Oh, he's going to fucking witch doctors. He has to tell a joke at the clouds. The gods will smile on him if they throw fucking pig's blood / his own blood on himself.
Never a dull moment.
You gotta
Never
live your
a dull
life.
moment. Right.
So you might as well eat and fucking ruin your heart by the time you're 40. Dude, you gotta live your life. Blow a whistle on a truck scale. Dude.
A whistle on a truck.
Fucking asshole. Hope you flew coach, fat boy.
he thought it would give him better material for his stand-up. That's what he told me.
Oh, that's hilarious.
Why not just go to a fucking museum or something in New York? Why do you have to go to Guatemala?
Exactly.
Guatemala.
I can't wait to hear his Guatemala. Did you know in Guatemala? No. Nor do we think it's funny now that we do know.
That's what he's going to be, too.
Fucking dude, I'm in guarantee he has to curse. He'll have no confidence in him. Yeah, I'm in fucking Guatemala.
All right.
What happened?
All right. Who wants to see the picture first?
I'd love, just hold it up. I'd love to see it.
All right, here's from yesterday's New York Post. Patrice O'Neill holding a cute little dog.
Oh,
what's he doing?
Fuck. First of all, the three-piece suit makes me want to fucking stab him in the stomach like fucking like De Niro when he got revenge.
Antonio Andolini.
He's got his pimp gear on, and they're promoting some kind of benefit at Stand Up New York, I guess. On Thursday, this coming Thursday, a new generation of comics convene at Stand Up New York to address a serious issue that plagues our city: pet homelessness.
Do you know there's homeless people out there?
Right.
He's sensitive to animals. That's one thing that Patrice is very, very...
Is he really? I didn't know that
Oh,
about him.
yeah. He's a big fucking baby with animals, man. He can't handle anything in animals.
Hey, it's a really good lineup, too. You got David Tell, Patrice, Rich Voss, Pete Corielli, Big J. Okerson, and... I don't know, Will
Sylvence. I love Will.
Yeah, it was a good guy.
He's a Haitian dude, and he used to live with Patrice. He lived with Patrice when Patrice brought back that fat bitch.
Oh, yeah.
And Will was standing there with his hand on his hip, like when Patrice brought this 400-pound girl down. And he said, Will just was like, hi, and like really nice to her. Me and Patrice had the biggest laugh of our lives at Will's expense. We were standing there in his apartment. He's the one that had the bone sticking out of his foot. Like he had such bunions. And this is years ago. We're in his Jersey City apartment. And I looked down at Will's feet. And I looked at Patrice, and he looks at me, and we look at the feet together. And we laughed so hard looking at Will's feet. Ask Patrice when he comes in. It's in the top 5 biggest laughs I've ever had. He agrees. It was like, well, you can't breathe. It's like, oh my God, I forgot that you can laugh like this. And Will stood there awkwardly with his fucking Haitian feet. He actually got them operated on.
Feet.
It was so bad.
Wow, that must have looked disgusting.
Like boomerang. He had boomerangs on his feet. Dad, you gotta live your life, dude. Don't eat and smoke like there's no tomorrow. That's called living your life, dude. Pump cigarettes into your mouth.
Just pontificating to his captors until they let him go. Right, shut this guy up already.
That fucking fat bald head. I bet you half the people in Guatemala worship him. he's mountain walking. I think he's a sign of something.
David Allen Philly writes, Jimmy's line should have got more. Bobby's going to come back with Colin in a bag. Just want to acknowledge that really was a good line. And the Patrice thing, this benefit, Stand Up New York's a tiny place. These tickets are going to go fast, so if you want them.
That's a great show, man.
This Thursday, and you can go to standupnewyork.com for ticket info, I do believe.
Hey, Stan, did you ever get back?
From what?
Stan was going to start working in Stand Up New York, and him and the guy Wayne were going back and forth this week.
Still going back and forth.
Oh, but you have called and he's called?
Yeah.
Okay, cool.
Hey, I got to bring Sam in here. On the Ron and Fez show on Friday, he performed a dick move, man. And we got audio of it, too.
Really?
Oh, and his chick is pissed. We went out to dinner Friday, and, man, she is not happy with young Sam.
Really?
Oh, yeah. Let Sam explain. Sam came in to the Ron and Fez show on Friday to do wrestling trivia. It was the rematch with Fez, right?
Yeah.
And why don't you take it from there and explain to Anthony what you did?
Well, yeah, it was a very cold weekend. There was no physical contact between me and Jess at all this weekend because we were there.
She was trying to play it off at dinner, but you could tell.
Yeah, no.
Whoa. It's something that you just don't do to a woman.
Apparently not. Well, because the bet was if I lost to Fez at wrestling trivia, Jess was going to have to wear a bathing suit, a lingerie, and like a dominatrix outfit. But if I won, then Fez would wear it.
Fuck, go Fez.
So obviously Jess was there in studio. I won, of course, and Fez was. But Jess was there. And so Ron goes, it was a year ago today that Dave proposed to Casey. And he's like, yeah, I didn't know where he was going, whatever. And then he looked at Jess and he was like, you don't think you're here for a trivia contest, do you? And she was like, what's going on? And she turned all red. And
didn't Ronnie give a look like this is it?
Yeah, he stood up.
This is it.
He stood up and she kind of looked at him like, she was like, no. And she had her hands on her face. And she looked at him, and he was just looking at her right in the eyes and nodding and smiling like, yep, this is it.
Oh, no.
And I was like, Jess?
Didn't you get down on a knee?
No, I was like sitting in the chair, like, but leaning off the chair as if I was about to get down on a knee. And I was like, Jess, are you sure you're okay with the trivia bet? Because if you're not... And she just starts, like, laughing and crying and covering her face. And
dude, do you realize that to a girl, that is like the pinnacle of their fucking life?
That's
that whole proposal, from the proposal to the fucking honeymoon and everything in between. That is what 90% of women look forward to since they're kids. That's what they want.
see, like, I would have thought that she would be relieved that I don't want to get married. But apparently I was wrong.
Apparently she wants to get married.
Yeah.
Or even just the fact that that is the biggest thing in their lives.
She actually, like, when we were leaving, she was trying to explain how important it was. And she was like, it would be like if I told you were going to WrestleMania and said you couldn't go.
She's got to put it in those terms for this simpleton.
Yeah. You want to hear the audio?
Oh, yeah.
From the Ron and Fez show on Friday, this is Sam fake proposing to his lovely girlfriend,
She's just
Jess.
great.
All right, 1 year ago, we did the engagement bit. And Jess, you don't think that we're going to do some silly contest here, do you?
No, I think you guys are going to do straight contest.
Honey, there's no contest.
No.
Sam,
I wouldn't agree to this again.
Sam has a question for you.
Oh, stop. Yeah. Stop.
Oh, she sounds excited.
No, stop. You're just kidding.
You sure you're okay with the wrestling show? Is that going to be cool?
Wouldn't that have been great, though? Wouldn't that have been wonderful?
Look at her, she's crying, you fucking asshole.
Oh, my God.
Oh, my God. I was like, how the hell am I supposed to do this?
Oh God! You could hear her going, no, but like meaning like,
Yes,
oh my God,
yes,
this is the moment. Here it is.
What I've been waiting my whole life
My
for.
whole life I've been waiting for this. Fucking
and Sam told
half
me
mulatto motherfucker.
That poor Linda Blair voiced girl.
Yeah.
She sounds just like Linda Blair.
It's little Reagan.
It really is.
Sam told me at dinner that he was feeling the pressure from Ron. That he almost did it. Like he just was like,
wow.
he wasn't planning on it.
Ronnie is like the Lord.
Right,
He
all
can
of a sudden
do things like that.
he felt the pressure, like, I better just do this.
Where am I going to go with this? Because, Ron does this thing, and it's like you can't just fail the bit. And so I was like, what,
no.
Do I actually have to propose to go along with it? And then I was like, no, just bring it hard.
Well, let's say hi to Sam's soon-to-be ex-girlfriend, Jess. Jess,
Hey, guys.
are you over this thing yet, or what?
Aren't they a bunch of assholes?
Yes.
Yeah, I was just
couldn't
explaining.
Believe it.
It's like the biggest moment in your life. It's supposed
I
to
know.
be.
I was listening to what you were saying, Anthony. You're totally right.
Just mocked.
I just think he was so mean to have done that.
Were you hurt? Were you really hurt?
Yeah. I mean, you don't mess with a girl about that type of thing.
What would you have said if he really meant it?
I don't know. That's the thing. I was like, is he really putting me on the spot now? Am I really going to have to answer? This is ridiculous. And especially because, he could have winked. He could have done something to be like, hey, this is just a joke. But no, he was totally straight with me, looking at me in the eye, kind of getting on his knee. I wanted to throttle him. I was so pissed off.
Yes, she did later point out to me that this is radio. All you had to do was, like, wink or shake your head no while you were pretending to ask me, so I would have been in on it.
Then Ronnie would have been like, what are you doing there, Sam? You're ruining the bit there, Sam.
Exactly.
It's not my fault.
If he asked you under the right circumstances and everything, do you have feelings for him enough that you would consider saying yes?
Anthony, come on. I love him.
Oh. Okay.
But.
That's a yes, right?
That would be a yes.
Yeah, that's a yes.
So,
Do you know what he said to me to try to make up for it?
have
we
a
went
fish
to
stick.
a what?
He doesn't eat fish sticks. Have a chicken nugget. He eats children's food all the time. Nothing but chicken
Lobster.
nuggets.
Yeah, it's a good time.
How did Sam make it up to you this weekend?
We went to a horror convention, and he says to me, I'll buy you a figure.
He's just a kid. Sam's not ready for marriage. He's just a kid.
He's not ready for high school.
He doesn't even know what big boy food is yet. You got to get him to eat big boy food and get out of the mentality that he needs to buy toys still.
This wasn't
I
some
know.
toy
I know.
store
I was
thing.
so
What was it? What were we going to get her?
Well, I'm saying we were at Chiller Theater, so you could find like a rare collectible or something there, something she couldn't find.
Oh, I'm sure that's just what she wants.
Like what? A boyfriend who doesn't humiliate her? No.
Thank you.
Like
a rare collectible.
No, it's weird that you say humiliate. I was trying all weekend to tell her.
But inside, she's like, "Oh my goodness, this
is the moment."
She's fast forwarding like through her whole. Who am I going to tell? The wedding, the life together.
Oh yeah.
I didn't want it done this way, but what the hell? I love them.
The whole planning started right in her head. You're right, Jim.
It's awful. How'd they get you to agree to this again? Sam, who got you to agree to this?
Well, Ron just did it.
Ron.
From Ron and Fez. He just started doing it.
So they blindsided.
You just played
young
along
Sam.
with it. Oh, gotcha.
It's hard not to. I mean, you know, you got to give Sam a break.
Most people don't realize, but Ron Bennington is the devil. They just don't know that yet. He's evil.
I really
also,
didn't, I didn't believe it was going to happen until Ron looked at me.
Yeah.
Yeah, she
With those
said.
blue eyes.
So getting back to the marriage thing.
Oh, come on, quit it.
You'd marry him, but
I don't know. He's got to
you want
grow
your
up
kids
a
to go
little
to
bit.
private school. What's the but?
You want to know what box to check under race?
Right.
But all of you guys know, I think that's the worst thing you could possibly do to a girl.
One of them, you know.
One of them.
Yeah, believe me, I made a few phone calls after that said, "Look, you know those test results I told you about?
Yeah,
I fibbed."
I learned it is the worst thing you could do to a girl when you really mean it, and she says yes. That tends to be even worse. Wind up costing you a lot of money.
That's good for her, though.
There's a lot of things that are worse there, Jess. You could get the old slipperoo.
Oh, Jesus.
The old oopsie.
That's just what he did was not the worst thing. It's just like the most publicly humiliating.
Yeah.
Thank you. And he really owes me, don't you think?
Yes.
Yeah, a diamond ring.
What?
Yeah.
A big diamond ring.
Yeah.
What do they say the rule of thumb is there? 3 months salary?
3 months salary.
Yeah. You look forward to a 0.3 carat spec.
It's not even a
Double
carrot.
odd 6.
Yeah, it's not even a carrot. It's the little green stuff that grows on the end of it.
I told her.
Vegetable joke.
I told her I'd buy her a new bathing suit because Fez stretched out her old one.
Yeah, Fezzy had to put her stuff on. That had to be creepy, huh, Jess?
My actual bathing suit. Sam didn't tell me that Fez would actually be wearing my clothes.
Was it a one piece or a bikini?
It was a bikini.
Wow.
And you know how, well, you guys don't know, but it's really hard for a girl to find a bikini that she likes.
Yeah.
So I brought one in case I had to do this that I liked. And, now it's Fez's.
Yeah, it's either not cut right on the bottom or the top doesn't fit the titties right. I've been shopping with girls for bikinis.
Yeah.
Yeah, they always have some kind of a fucking issue.
Where is the stretched out bikini? You should have saved it for our show.
Sam has it.
Is it around here somewhere?
No, it's at home. We're trying to shrink it up, but we haven't shrunk it yet, so we'll bring it
Why would
tomorrow.
you not just
You got to just get
throw
her
it
a new
out?
bathing suit.
And
She
the
can't
Fez's
wear
balls
that
were in
now.
it?
Yeah, Fez's,
No.
Fez's
Sam
ball
is trying
sack
to
was
shrink
in
it.
there.
You can wash ball smell off.
No, but
No.
all the meds that Fez is on, you know how much sweating that guy's doing lately?
Yeah, exactly. The inside of your fucking bikini smells like Vicodin and fucking Haldol.
It's just that his balls were in
He's
there.
got Klonopin sweats.
You know?
That's exactly what I said. I said I get a new one because Fez's balls were in my bikini.
You know, no matter how much you wash it out of the little liner in the front of the bikini or something, or the material, a little pube will be there
Oh,
clinging on.
Or his ass crack was probably sweaty. The medication probably gives you a swamp ass.
Yeah.
Swamp ass. Ugh.
What about like
Throw
dry
that away.
cleaning?
No, you got to get her
Dry
a
clean
new
a
one.
bikini, you fucking hillbilly.
Go away. Just throw it away.
Jed
Get her a
Clever.
new one.
All right, Jess, I don't know what to tell you. You know, was there any hanky-panky over the weekend, or is he?
No.
He's been shut out.
Yeah. I mean, be serious.
When are you going to get over this?
When am I going to get over this, or how?
Yeah. When? It's going to take it.
I don't know. You can't do this to a girl. You can't mess with her like that. So it's going to take a little while.
that's
maybe
bad.
a pet, maybe a new purse, something like that.
I asked her to wake me up on Saturday morning because we were going to this convention.
Yeah.
And instead of the usual rub your back, wake up, it's time to get up. It was more like when your dad woke you up for school.
Oh, good. A dick in the ass.
But you
I left him home on Sunday. I bought him detergent to wash all of the clothes, and a broom. And I said, bye, I'll see you later.
Yeah.
Wait, so you don't set your alarm to wake up?
No, he's a kid still. He
No, I
doesn't
mean,
know how to do stuff.
I set my alarm during the week, but on the weekend, more casual, you know? You don't need a specific time, just whenever somebody wakes you up. But it was the old...
What kind of convention were you going to?
Horror movie convention.
All right. That's perfect sense.
Is it far from your house?
It was like an hour away.
Enjoy it?
It was great.
Any celebrities there?
Yep. I got William Forsythe.
Well, don't start with the biggest names.
William Forsythe?
Who is that?
Wasn't he in that submarine show?
Well, he's been in movies like Dick Tracy. He played Flat Top.
Yeah.
And he was in The Devil's Rejects and in the new Halloween.
Oh, right. He's
okay.
Yeah.
That's
in
not
the Steven Seagal movie, too.
It's not
right?
him.
Yeah. I got Bridget Nielsen too.
Wow.
Wow.
That was a good one.
What was she there
Was
for?
it?
Her cunt was used as the bat cave?
And Jess got to take a picture with superstar Billy Graham.
Yeah.
Oh, the wrestler.
Yeah.
Is he on crutches from his bad knees?
No, but he ain't walking well.
No, all right.
Yeah.
All right, Jess. Well, I'm sorry to hear that you were, bamboozled so horribly. But at least you got a picture with Billy Graham and the promise of a monster
I
figurine.
know. At the end, that's all that matters.
Sam knows how to make good. I got to give that much though.
That guy does it right.
He does it right.
Oh,
sure.
he sure does.
All right.
The wedding would have been a bust anyway. He'd not liked any of the food. It would have been a fucking ice cream cake and potato chips.
Yeah.
Fished like a 5-year-old's party.
Yeah.
Yeah, I have to. I have to have a special meal for Sam at my wedding because if he chooses to attend and I choose to invite him because it's a steak or fish thing and he doesn't eat either of those things. So
I said neither.
Steak, fish, or Gerber's.
Tell him to bring his own food then.
Yeah. I said don't feed me then.
Yeah, just bring out Tupperware of food that mommy prepares for you.
Chicken nuggets.
Yeah.
He eats like the credit sequence in Napoleon Dynamite.
So what are you going to get, Sam? What kind of food do you want Than to get you for the biggest day of his life, but it's about you?
I mean, some kind of chicken dish. Just something.
No, it's not just something with you.
Do you want a chicken dish?
I prefer it without any sauce or anything.
Yeah,
just
of
something
course.
plain and
You're very picky. No spices, nothing. Just
Fuck it, I'd like
plain
some pizza,
grilled
Than.
chicken.
Let's all put in our orders.
Yeah,
no, eat the fish.
I want sushi.
Ooh, Than's putting his fucking
sushi.
big foot down.
Well, the way Jim put it, it isn't your day.
Yeah, exactly.
My fiance might
That'd
take
be
exception to
selfish.
that.
All right, Sam. Thank you. Jess, thank you.
Selfish Sam.
Oh, it's my pleasure.
Anything else you want to
Take
add?
care.
Nothing else to
Sorry?
add? Nothing else to add?
Well, I did want to tell you that not only is he doing the food thing, but now he's doing this thing with a straw where he won't use it if the waitress has touched it, and if he knows that the waitress has touched it, just carrying around straws for a little while.
Why? What's wrong? You carry around straws?
I'm just saying, if it's not wrapped up and the waitress just used her dirty fingers to put the straw in your drink.
She didn't carry it in her fucking clit hood. What's the matter with you?
When did you start hanging out with Anthony?
I like a good wrapped straw myself.
Yeah.
Right.
Was he part of Supercar Weekend, Ant? Are you teaching him?
No.
You've taken young Sam under your wing?
You wouldn't put a cock in your mouth without a condom.
Speak for your damn self. Rude.
I'm implying that I would with a condom. That was my joke.
Oh, okay.
Hold on.
We're both faggots.
Oops, it's not working.
Yeah, why aren't these working?
Why aren't they working? That worked well.
All right, Jessica. Thank you.
Okay, take care, guys.
Bye, Jess.
There goes
Bye.
the soon-to-be ex-girlfriend of young Sam. Thank you,
man.
Sam.
How long do you think it would take for her to get scooped up
Oh, if I
if
let
you
her
broke
go,
up? Yeah.
maybe
Minutes.
2 hours. It depends where she was. If she was in
Minutes.
here,
She'd have
30 seconds.
Yeah.
If by scooped up you mean came on. What do you, how long you been with her?
3 years almost.
Who do you think would scoop her up here, though? I don't think any of your friends would hit on her.
Any of them.
Sure, we would.
Everybody.
Dan's got a girl. No, you can't hit on someone's chick. You can't do
Dan
it.
would ruin his marriage.
Oh, yeah.
Ron would do it.
Ron.
You might have to throw Kenny in there, too.
Yeah, of course
Although
Kenny
Kenny's a very faithful married man, but...
You know,
sorry he did
that to you.
Yeah. I think he creeps out just
I
a little
can make
bit.
you feel better.
How's your feet? Do they need to be rubbed or painted? Fucking, I want to put Kenny in a maid outfit and make him paint a girl's toes. Fucking Big Mary.
All right. We got Davidoff in studio. A lot of people are asking, who's the foreign voice? What's up?
Hi, everybody. No. Go ahead.
Dov Davidoff, he's got a new CD out called The Point Is. He's spending some time with us, then he's flying to Indiana. And I want to play a track from your CD. What do you suggest?
The two up from the bottom. The one that starts with Lindsay.
Oh, my God. I got to count. One,
no, just go to the bottom and then go two up.
All right, that's
it. Says
idea.
Lindsay on it.
And there's 13, a good picture of Dove on the
12,
cover.
11. I think it's track 11. Lindsay, the president, the army.
Yeah,
Wait,
sure.
but how come there's like a halo around you and wings? You're no angel.
Hey, wait a second.
Wow, Jim.
And it says Dove in like white letters, but it looks like Dodd. Is the way the V is.
Yeah, well, they did some I don't know. What
Who's Dodd?
Dodd? That's the other guy.
And what roof are you on?
That's the roof of my building in L.A., downtown. I live downtown. I'm the only person who lives down there.
Yeah, why do you live downtown? There's nothing going on.
Because I can't stand Hollywood. I don't
live
want to be
where all the people, the movers and the shakers live.
Downtown.
That's what I do.
I hear
That's what you do.
That's right. I go right
You, Colin, and Bobby in Midtown.
That's right. Right at the Santa Monica Boulevard.
Yeah.
Hello, lady. I think.
Yeah. Might maybe.
I asked my girl to marry me, dude. You don't do that to a girl, dude.
Live your life.
Dude, you gotta live your life. Fucking asshole. Why don't you ask Ted Nugent to take you bear hunting? Dude, I'm like a Make-A-Wish kid, but I'm old and fat.
Dude, you don't want to kill me, dude. He's trying to negotiate his way out of a beheading in Guatemala somewhere right now.
I wonder if that asshole flew first class.
He did.
He did.
He got first class. First class to his death. That's nice.
Guatemala. He really thinks that's living his life? Taking a weekend fucking...
relic hunting?
Yeah,
relic hunting.
In Guatemala.
Relic hunting.
Amazing,
fucking
right?
Douchebag.
All right.
When he flies first class, the luggage carriers sigh and put all the bags in the back of the plane. They're like, fuck.
I know, it's kind of... The fucking plane takes off like on a weird angle with the nose pointed down.
A unicycle.
Yeah. The other people look at Bobby and like, wealth isn't what it's cracked up to be.
They have to use a pulley system to get the drink cart from the front of the plane all the way back to the coach. People want to go to the bathroom, they keep rolling back down towards the cockpit. Dude, how many fat jokes in a row, dude? A lot more.
You gotta live your life. ...
Fat and stupid. You gotta live your life. I like the idea. I could see if he took a 10-day fucking jaunt to Europe. You know, dude, all expenses paid, but this is a weekend in fucking Guatemala, you dopey scumbag.
Treasure hunting.
Yeah.
I can't wait for the stories. Hopefully tomorrow. Let's go to break with Dov Davidoff from The Point Is. Let's check out a track and we'll continue. It's Opie and Anthony. Where am I going? Over here.
I was watching the news and being around that Hollywood nonsense. I'm watching that, they have all this tabloid stuff, but on the regular news, you know? And I felt like shooting the TV like Elvis. They're talking about that Lindsay Lohan thing. I was like, you know, Lindsay Lohan, what the fuck is the story? It's a 20-year-old girl that drinks too much and acts like an idiot. What's the story? You know, it'd be a better story if you could find me a 20-year-old girl that drinks too much and doesn't act like an idiot. I want to see that on Nightline, you know? Next up, Brianna does 15 Jello shots, decides to go back to school and not get a lower back tattoo. That's a story. You know? Lisa polishes off a bottle of tequila and doesn't throw up in her own hair while crying about her ex-boyfriend while being fingered by Bob in a bathroom around the corner. That's a story. You just feel like, and then, you know, you do, I don't know. I just feel like it's infuriating. Then I'm watching the president on the news, and they're talking about Iraq, and his response to Iraq, and this is not even political. This is a matter of observation of just behavior. He literally, to Iraq, he goes, well, Iraq, he goes, it's good and it's bad. I was like, everything's good and bad. What kind of perspective is that? If things are going that bad, you can't just go, it's good and it's bad. If my friend gets raped in a prison shower, I'm not going to be like, you were clean. That's good and bad, man. You could have gotten raped early in the day before you took a shower, and then you got to walk around that rape all over you. That'd have been bad, man. That's good and bad. What are you complaining about? I don't know. I just feel like the whole thing, and now we need people to join the military, and I would never knock the military, but have you seen the new commercial to get people to join? It's insane. It's literally insane. I don't know who would watch this and say, yeah, I'm in. There's 2 American snipers on a hill, and they're looking at these terrorists, and then the voiceover comes on just challenging you. It goes, you had enough supplies for 5 days. It's day 12. Do you have what it takes? And I was like, No. Do I have what it takes? That's like saying you're terribly uncomfortable. You got the runs. There's no toilet paper. You're being shot at. Back home, your girl, she's fucking 2, 3 other guys. You want in? Yeah. Sign me up, man. I'm on my way. It just seems sometimes like priorities are all, I don't know, man. I just feel like people are crazy, you know? I always wanted, comedy is hard. I always wanted to be a rapper. I wouldn't be a good rapper, but I could be one of these guys just with a lot of gold and new stuff, you know, just talk about stuff they have, you know. Like if there was a beat, yeah, I'd be like, you know, you see these sneakers, that shit is brand new. MC Walrus coming on.
The Opie and Anthony Show Award for Most Disturbing Phone Call goes to Donkey Sausage.
What the? Do me one favor.
What, Cuddles?
Why don't you get some whore into your studio and have her shit on a plate and put it in the microwave, and then have her roll around in it screaming donkey sausage, donkey sausage.
Raquel?
That would be me.
You want to shit on a plate for us?
Okay.
And then run around saying what? Donkey sausage?
Donkey sausage.
Dude, Jimmy Dean's donkey sausage.
I could do that. Donkey sausage! Donkey sausage! Donkey sausage!
I like it.
There's something oddly attractive about that. That's got to be a promo.
The Opie and Anthony Show.
Nice.
Opie and Anthony, XM Satellite Radio, Davidoff.
Yes, sir. By the way, I don't know the correct pronunciation.
You don't know. You've been living with that name your whole life.
I know, but you know, they're crazy people, my people. Maybe the cigar people probably know the correct pronunciation.
And the CD is The Point Is.
The Point Is.
And I had that same problem growing up with my last name.
Cumia.
No, never Cumia. It was either growing up.
But you got to think that's what they said in school.
Well, they did.
Okay.
But growing up,
hence the
when I was
gun
with my mother.
obsession.
No.
No?
It was Cumia. Say Cumia.
Cumia.
Yeah. And then my father, whose name it was his whole life, would say Cumia.
Well, then your dad's right.
Yeah, that's what I assumed.
Or Cumia.
No, that's kind of silly.
I know.
That's probably was like, hey, Cumia. But we went like by Cumia for many years.
That's probably it wasn't even your last name. It was just what your father would say whenever you were acting like a little faggot. Hey, come here.
Come here.
Come here.
I never heard that, though,
What?
with my name. Come here. That's kind of...
Probably a reason for that. It's witless. And I just...
No. I heard it 80 billion times, you asshole.
Did you get enough sleep last night?
Dad, he's being sarcastic, Jimmy. I didn't get that. Kumia. I thought it was so
It was my
awful.
acting.
I believe it. No, you knew what to do with your hands. I didn't think anyone would have said that. After I said it, I'm like, wow, there's nothing remotely funny about that.
Exactly.
Kumia.
Both of us went with the joke he's heard 1,000 times.
I didn't
Yeah.
The Cumia and the Cumia.
That was it.
I know.
Yeah.
Part of that, and then put the Anthony Prince Spaghetti Day thing. It was like, if you're named Anthony, you heard that shit constantly. Hey, what's your name? Anthony. Hey, it's Prince Spaghetti Day.
See,
Because the mother would yell Anthony out the window.
I don't get that.
Fucking asshole. Remember that commercial?
No.
Anthony, and the kid would be running.
Because it's Spaghetti Day.
And it was Spaghetti
so
Day.
he runs home a little faster because he
And
loves
he ran
Spaghetti
home,
Day. Yeah.
And the little fucking Dago kid with the wife beater sitting there at the door going, like all out of breath but smiling because it's fucking Spaghetti Day. Every Anthony's heard that 1,000 fucking times.
Kids are
growing up.
awful. Why?
Yeah.
What makes kids so? They're also not that bright. Everybody says
That's what
they're
it is. I
smart.
think they're stupid.
That's why they make vegetables in the
stupid.
shape of animals. The kids wouldn't eat them otherwise.
Yeah.
Do you want this broccoli? No. What if it's in the shape of a dinosaur? Yeah, idiot.
New dinosaur vegetable.
Yeah.
They are. They're stupid. They're cruel.
Yeah. You want to eat this
mean.
carrot / rocket ship?
I think it's just a part of life, like animals when they're younger, bite the shit out of each other's faces and stuff, and sit on the other one just to show who's boss. I think that's what they do. Like, we're just fucking
It's
animals.
proof that there is no benevolent sort of entity watching over us, isn't it? I mean,
No.
if the very way that these things, are able to
work
is
right
that
there.
intelligent design?
Watch.
An intelligent design would be a big purple Pez dispenser in a field.
How do you think flies feel when God tells them their role? You see the shit coming out of those things? Dinner is served. Oh, come on. You got to be kidding.
It's the circle of life.
And the dead things. You get to eat the dead things. Oh, gee whiz. Doesn't that beat it?
I love the, come on, you gotta be kidding.
Come on, you gotta be kidding.
Like the flies are looking at here's what happened. The flies were all talking in a room. They're looking at the shit. And God overheard them going, how stupid is he to make that stuff coming out of their asses? What are you going to do? Just let it sit there? And God went, oh, I have a solution.
Got a job for you guys.
You'll eat it, flies.
You'll eat it.
And then he pointed at me and said, you'll take a concept and run it into the ground. Pretzel bite, boy.
You're not big into God or Duff.
I'm trying to figure something out. My mother was on a cult. They brought me
Really?
to India when I was a kid, and he's sleeping on concrete slabs in this commune for 25 cents a night. It was a pretty wild
Jesus.
scene,
You went
That
to
sounds
India.
Everybody's
wild.
searching for it in their own way, but obviously, I don't know. I mean, every denial of death.
I have a problem with organized religion. We got our cardinal here in New York displaying his gold robe that the Pope gave him after visiting
nice.
New York City.
Yeah, but I don't know. I mean, not to mention, it seems like the people that are doing the craziest shit are always so closely connected. But the priest won't stop fucking the kid. You know what? It's been going on for 1,000 years. Maybe we should stop pointing the finger at the adults and start looking at these sexy ass boys. Sorry to do a bit.
Good point. Bit / good point. Good point. I can resist.
Sorry, good point.
Bit/sexy.
Exactly. I can't look at a Rockwell panty without my dick getting hard. He's running away. Leave him alone, officer.
Speaking of, what's going on with the Obama and Wright? Did they with the Reverend? They had a real falling out, right?
Well, apparently
because
so.
Obama wants to be president, so of course there was a falling out.
Do you think he can do? I think the one thing holding him back from really capturing the swing states is I think that white people subconsciously believe that he's maybe not who he says he is. As if he's going to get elected, walk up to the podium, the whole world is watching. He's going to smile, and you're going to see a row of gold teeth. And his joint is going to materialize out of thin air, and he's going to be like, "Psych, you're stuck with me now, motherfucker."
And he'll sound a little less intelligent and
that
less
Harvard veneer
articulate.
will just drift away.
Yeah, let's be all gangsta and shit.
Is that DMX?
Yeah, hold out that Bible. Hold out the Bible, motherfucker.
Or even worse than that is he'll come out with a bow tie and he'll say alaikum salam. God, this is not good.
Bean pie, my brother.
Bean pie, my
and
brother.
Flavor Flav as his vice president.
Yeah, boy.
Or he'll say,
"Oh shit!"
He'll say, "Where's my jewelry?" And they'll bring a bone out.
God.
It's everybody's fear. What?
Everybody's
I'll just eat a pretzel. You guys go ahead, have fun. Sorry, Drew. I'll mind my business.
Yeah, I think you just insulted Drew.
I didn't. Why?
I'm
Doesn't
kidding.
have a bone for jewelry.
What?
Jesus.
What?
Said he doesn't have a bone for jewelry.
Exactly.
Upset. It's not offending him.
No.
No offense taken.
None. Thanks, Drew.
Hey, we got a quickie just for the XMers today. A weatherman saying "fucking." We had one of these the other day, and now we got another one.
I said shit the other day.
Shitstorm or something like that, or where the shit is flying. I don't know, something, but we got a new one.
Right now, in fact, let's go outside and take a look. Live look. Sun is starting to set across the area, and fucking beautiful condition. Although.
Holy shit!
Wow.
Fucking beautiful conditions.
We do that over there at K-Rock sometimes.
Yeah, but we're not like a weatherman.
And we like blurt out a curse and just go, oh, damn, hit the dump button.
Yeah, absolutely.
But that guy, fucking beautiful day. He's just hanging out with his friends.
Yeah.
Man, it's a fucking beautiful day out. You want to go driving?
That's great.
What do you want to do?
And another story, this was just a terrific human interest story. The local news had a lot of fun with this one. Paralyzed old lady has her 90th birthday.
Oh, God, yeah.
I hope she got new shoes. But the other ones aren't even scuffed. Well, you've had them since 1973.
Yeah, it's time for some new ones.
Let's fucking pry these off.
Scuffed. I'd like to get her a hat removal lesson.
Hat removal.
No.
We
Come
showed
on.
Doug at least once.
You got to say it at least once.
We won't go through the whole
This
thing.
will reinforce your faith in mankind.
It's
Then we'll get the video up.
Yeah,
for
we
you.
won't go over it for the listener. I just want Doug to look at the video. He might probably have seen it.
What is it?
Because this lady was so
Can I
rude.
at least say? Wait,
It's so rude.
Before we do the same bit for the 12th time, can I at least say this? When this story first hit the news, you two were quite outraged by the situation.
I would love to hear the tape of that.
Until I realized that fucking Miss I Have No Manners deserved it. What happened was, you're going to see this. There's a lady, and she's obviously fucking a problem, and she's rude, and she wears her hat indoors. And a gentleman helps her remove her hat.
He taught her that you shouldn't wear a hat like that indoors.
Absolutely.
No, but I had to feel bad.
No, you're not. You're going to learn not to wear hats when you're old.
What's
indoors.
What's the search on YouTube again?
Remove your hat.
Remove your hat?
Yeah.
All right. It's
remove your
It's from the hat removal service.
Oh, I love remove your hat.
The hat removal.
All right.
Oh, God.
So bad.
Oh, that's awful.
No, it ain't over yet.
Yeah.
What's going
She
on?
leans
And he's
over.
also showing her that she needs to use Breck because her hair doesn't have enough bounce. Watch.
That's all you got, honey?
Watch.
Oh, God.
Wait for it.
Oh, that's awful.
What the hell is wrong with you guys?
Oh, you animals.
Thank you,
Of course,
Thank
Jimmy
you.
can't get enough. You're animals. I can't.
Just another day on the job, lady.
I saw that.
You didn't see her rudeness.
I-
Why? Look how rude she is.
She was being rude.
Wait, can you stop the tape? Hold on. I gotta challenge you a little bit, Jimmy.
So rude.
You say you didn't see the rudeness. Where is the rudeness in this
Look,
video?
she's indoors with a hat on.
That's
Be polite.
rude. That's
Look, the maître d' comes up. Here comes
The maître d'. I said reservations.
The hat goes flying.
Oh, that's how improperly did
That's
she have that?
awful.
What did she just lay it on sideways?
And now look at how her hair puffs out when he clocks her,
Oh, that's
and
awful.
how clumsily she falls.
That's terrible.
Look at this
cartoon
She
music.
leans forward, calls him the N-word, and there he goes. And look at the wheel just going on her walker.
Oh my God, she looks like Newt.
Animals. You can't get enough of that. Jimmy can't get enough of that.
Dove, help me out here. will you?
This could be this
some
could
help.
be
What am I gonna do?
20 shows.
You can't internalize a sense of decency in 30 seconds. What the fuck am I going to do?
Look at Jimmy. We've done probably done 2 or 3 hours on this video. Easily.
She's so rude.
She really is rude. Look, take that hat off. You're inside. Will you raise?
Oh, it's awful.
Dove, she's 101.
I know.
She's got a walker.
It's
She's
awful.
just
She should have
trying.
learned manners years ago.
She could take a punch.
She's just trying to leave her apartment, get some fresh air, and go to
Oh,
the
it's
store.
awful. You guys are twisted.
Thank you, Dove. Yes.
No.
All right.
Look at old cotton candy head go down.
Oh,
That is a horrible video.
oh, he's trying to get that Leslie Nielsen wig off.
And down goes old Captain Kangaroo.
They just go to another place, though. Just sit back. It'll be over soon.
Dude, I left
I'll wait it out.
I know my stomach is killing me now
You
again.
really ever see Jimmy.
Acknowledge that. You don't want to acknowledge when you first saw this, you were outraged by the
I was
perpetrator.
outraged.
Absolutely.
I wanted him dead.
So I remembered my upbringing and what mother told me about what happens when one is indoors. And then I suddenly understood the plight of this gentleman.
He's educating her in the fun art of take off your hat.
Absolutely. What if she lives to be 110? She'll have 9 years of good manners left.
Oh,
All right, you can stop showing it now. We can't do another 20 minutes and bore listeners, but.
Oh.
How long ago did that happen?
Well, not long enough. enough ago where we should be making fun of it.
yeah, exactly.
Not enough time has passed.
I'm trying to play the other side of
Are you
this.
sure that wasn't shot in Guatemala the day Bobby arrived?
Dude, look at my hat, dude. I'm trying to play the other side of this bit. You just drag me right in, and I start laughing just as hard.
It's so hard not to laugh, and it's so horrible. But I don't. What am I going to do?
Don't
I'm
you
an
see the
asshole.
rudeness? Where's the rudeness?
Because she has a hat on, and at first with her hair, he thought it was Taylor Hicks.
She probably put the hat on in the elevator. Is that all right?
No, she didn't. She left the apartment. He'd been watching her. I bet he'd been watching her, and he saw her with that hat in the lobby. And he probably asked her on other occasions, "Madam, could you remove your hat while indoors?"
Oh my God.
She yells out a racial epithet. He should have given her an uppercut and given her a Mary Tyler Moore moment where the hat goes straight up in the air.
Who can turn the world on with her fall?
Oh, God.
Wish I knew that whole song.
Who can turn the world on?
I do want the audio of the first time we saw that. It's a very different tone from you guys.
Yeah, we were outraged.
People are forgetting that, but
I don't know when it
That's
turned
okay.
around and became the funniest comedy I've ever seen.
That's an easy find.
Bob Kelly's in Guatemala, and I think he's going to come back tomorrow. We should have some stories. He went down there for the weekend to do some relic hunting, and someone just handed us, who was it?
Travis.
Because they all need credit. 8 fun facts about Guatemala.
And he said he was going down for doubloons.
Doubloons. Oh, really?
He didn't even say doubloons. He go like he's going to hunt for some fucking things. He doesn't even know what they're called.
They're called books. And you're not going to find them in Guatemala.
What do we got? What are some of the fun facts, Ann, of Guatemala? Here?
Well, never ever take photos of children without permission. Some Guatemalans are extremely paranoid about this and assume you're a kidnapper.
Right.
So we told them not to do that. And I've heard that people have taken pictures of kids and mobs form around them and they beat the crap out of them.
Assume you're a kidnapper as opposed to a harmless pedophile? Why would you be out there taking pictures
taking
of kids
pictures
in the
of
first
children.
place? Yeah.
Creep. It's dangerous to travel between cities after dark. Doing so significantly increases your risk of being in a car accident or being the victim of an armed robbery. It's kind of like banditos walking around there.
Why a car accident?
Yeah. By the way, all these fun facts go for anything above 96th Street as well.
Fun fact.
It ain't Guatemala that this sheet necessarily pertains to.
This is my favorite. Avoid gatherings of agitated people. Frustration over crime and lack of appropriate judicial remedies has led to violent incidents of vigilantism, including lynchings, especially in more isolated rural areas. Attempting to intervene may put you at risk of attacks from the mob.
Jesus Christ, people were just going up to angry mob and saying, hey, what's happening?
Hey, calm down. Things are great where I'm from.
What are you doing, guys? Come on.
Dude, we all get let me tell you about when me and Dane got in a little tiff once on the bus.
You gotta live your lives.
Oh. Well, thank God somebody's communicating these fun facts to people.
Fucking stab him and a luau falls out of his belly.
Or they try to lynch him and tree after tree comes over.
A luau falls out of his belly. Is that a whole pig inside of that?
They have to find a redwood to string him up. They think he's a mythical figure.
Since December 99, 24 American citizens, residents, and 6 American citizen tourists have been murdered, and suspects have been convicted in only 2 cases.
Jesus.
According to Guatemalan authorities, 1,188 women and girls were murdered between 2001 and 2004.
That's not a lot.
No.
It depends on the population.
Yeah.
You're kidding, right?
Exactly.
The United Nations recently listed Guatemala.
There's 1,000 women murdered here, but it's probably, 30 million people in
Well,
Guatemala?
doing some quick math, a woman a day is getting murdered for the most part, give or take a few.
That happens here, but there's 300 million people.
That's right.
Yeah.
That's right. They found refried beans in her underwear, Sam.
It's Jim C.
Murdered.
Jim C. Murdered. He does a great Jack Klugman as Quincy.
He does all those old characters. I don't.
Yeah.
Well, I do
old imitations.
Yeah.
Remember this show?
They're esoteric.
Quincy. Dun, 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 dun. And they were murdered between 2001 and 2004. 1,188 women.
Yeah, but nobody talks about what they did. You know?
It's a good point.
Whores.
Yeah.
Yeah. The United Nations recently listed Guatemala as the 5th most dangerous country in Latin America, with 44 homicides for every 100,000 people.
That's a lot.
What is it here? What is it here? What is it in New Orleans?
Yeah, 44 per 100 grand. Than will probably look that up.
This is good news. Of every 100 homicides, 93 are left unsolved.
Wow.
Oh my
that
God.
is 7 stupid murderers.
Right.
Oh.
Who's a police captain, Clouseau? Idiots.
That sounds like a great place to go to.
Yeah.
There's pages of warnings you could pull off of anywhere.
We have to go backwards because the whole remove your hat started because we were getting into this paralyzed old lady has her 90th birthday.
Right.
And the footage on TV was so it just sucks to get old. Aunt and I were noticing like they did a little thing in her apartment and everything around her's rotting because she doesn't have enough money to like update anything.
Buy anything new.
Like her chairs and her everything in the apartment's like 50 years old at this point.
Although the upside to getting old is that, if you're 80, you can kind of do whatever you want. I mean, you could literally steal stuff in a store. What are they going to say?
Yeah, they ain't going to fuck with you anymore.
Yeah, you got to pay for that? I can't hear you. I'm a veteran.
Yeah, all right. Let them go.
We should have chipped in as a show and done something for her. Like
I can't look at you. Like what, Jimmy?
Like maybe got in her shoulder pads. So the next time she had to be rudely put down, she'd fall and quite as hard.
Animal.
Give her boxing lessons. Sent her a trainer.
They showed a picture of her when she was 16, I guess at the beach or something.
Mm-hmm. She kind of looked like Britney Spears with darker hair, right?
Yeah, she was like really hot.
Really?
And then they just show her now rotting away, holding a telephone with those bony, transparent fucking fingers. You could see her pulse. Oh, God. Oh.
Yeah.
What happens? What do you do? Are you just farting over there in the corner?
85 years later. From when 16.
Yeah.
I mean,
it was 85 years later.
74 years later.
Was it? 74 years later.
Yeah.
100 years later. I don't know.
Fucking mathematicians.
All I know is she looked really
She's
hot.
90.
And then you mix time and gravity and all that other happy horse shit, and she was just this big fucking chimpanzee ears.
oh. No, she's 101.
Happens to old people.
Oh, you're going back to the other story.
Oh, I thought you were going to her.
Oh, I was confused. No, the paralyzed old lady has her 90th birthday.
With the, I'm talking. Oh, you talking about this lady? I'm sorry.
Yes.
I think you meant hat
This
lady.
is what started the remove your
No.
hat. I started this story, and then you had to go to remove your hat. So now we're going back. And Mayor Bloomberg wishes her a happy 90th.
Oh, what a guy.
It's a nice human interest story. Let's take a listen.
It was a special birthday honor for a local woman who defied the odds. Mayor Bloomberg called Leonora Tomasulo to offer her best wishes on her 90th birthday.
Always the sexiest names.
Tomasulo was just 16 years old when she was caught in the crossfire between 3 armed robbers and an NYPD officer. She was paralyzed from the waist down when she was struck by a stray bullet, she says, came from the officer's gun.
Used to be sad at first. Now no more. It's happy.
Oh, yeah, she sounds so happy. Used to be sad, but wow. I didn't know that even happened to her. I thought they were just doing like a fun little birthday story or something.
Right. Oh, boy. Animal rights group calls for suspension of 8 Bells jockey. What are they? Oh, there's the dead horse in the track.
Why did they have to put him down? Didn't they had to euthanize the horse?
Yeah, we did the whole bit this morning.
Because he was
Two broken ankles.
I didn't know what happened.
Two broken
front
ankles.
broken ankles. And he basically didn't win. I mean, she came in second. What should you do with a horse that comes in second?
Right.
Reward it? You gotta make an example out of her.
Now you gotta make an example.
Yeah.
Here you go, fucking crooked feet. Take your fucking no milk drinking bones and fucking hit the back of the fucking ambulance truck.
She's taking no milk drinking bones.
That's right.
2 big pretzel rods in his legs.
Exactly.
Or whatever.
Whatever. Couldn't they fucking use a pulley system or something and let the horse walk on its back legs and make like cute videos? Teedly deedly dee. They should have walked it off the fucking track, like hoisting it up by its front armpits and played teedly deedly dee. Everybody clapped and thought it was part of the show.
Yeah, when the second place horse collapses and they teedly dee him, they'll be like, it's just part of the show. I've seen this before.
If the trainer was out kicking it, yelling, "Get up, lazy!" Whipping it.
Yeah, take the whip to him. Get up.
Yeah. Here's the second half of the paralyzed old lady story.
Great.
Tomasulo says the city never recognized that it was the officer's bullet that left her paralyzed. While the mayor didn't apologize for the shooting, Tomasulo says she's glad that a city official finally acknowledged all that she's gone through.
Why should he apologize for something that was done 85 fucking years ago?
Right.
74 years?
74 years, yeah.
85.
No, I was wrong.
Oh, I don't care. 74.
Is that her? Virginia Newkirk. I don't know if that's her or not.
No, it's not her.
No, that's somebody else.
You know, she's
not 90. Oh, yeah. She's Peter, right?
Where's
She's
Danny?
out of Peter.
Danny wants us to play this clip from Off the Charts documentary. I really don't know what this is. I'm a little confused. Dan, you know?
Off the charts.
But Danny's coming right in. He's been very excited about this.
You have, right, Danny?
Yeah, I like
Yeah, he'll find a mic.
It's from a PBS documentary where you just write.
And I am.
You can send your poetry into this service, and they'll write a song around it. And so this is a clip of just a small clip of this documentary where this gentleman sent in some of his poetry and paid the money that you have to pay, and then was returned a song. Or multiple songs, rather.
The service is called Magic Keys?
Yeah, Magic Keys.
And like you said, it'll take your poetry and compose music around it. This is, we meet Kagler, Juan Singletary, with his big hit, Nonviolent Taekwondo Troopers.
Yeah.
Oh, boy.
I'm trying to find more of this documentary. Hopefully there's more stuff like this.
Is this a joke or is it real?
No, this is 100% real deal.
When I first saw the ad, talking about money making, and it said songs. Get your poetry made into songs. Oh, this is interesting. It was $299 altogether.
He has a nice speaking
I spent
voice.
$100 in the first month, $100 in the second month, and $99 the third month.
He bite his tongue?
Yes, I think it was worth it.
Within Queen City of Southern Tears, I am sitting on my super bicycle Angelia, and I'm dressed like Captain Bicycle.
When I first heard the song, I was surprised. Because I was like thinking, I wrote that. I was surprised but real happy.
Oh, God. This guy's just out of his mind.
Yeah, he's retarded.
Yeah.
What's the deal, Danny?
He's retarded or something.
He's not. I don't think he's retarded. He might be a little like learning disabled or just like slow, but he's not retarded.
Like retarded.
I think he lives with his mom. Like his mom is in a later clip, but he's a little creepy. But nothing about him strikes me as like mentally disabled.
Nothing about him except for everything he said, his voice,
Listen to
and
everything
what he's
he's
doing
saying.
So you send the poetry and they come back with a song and you get it. Ugh.
Well, that was $300 that he spent on that particular
Well
one.
worth it.
Nonviolent
He
Taekwondo.
continues. He talks about what he writes about.
Angelia, show me yourself. Come and live the spirit of Jesus Christ. Thank Jehovah for Kung Fu Bicycle and Priscilla Presley. Angelia, show me yourself. Come and live the spirit of Jesus.
Who sings this song?
Thank
The service?
The service. Kung Fu Bicycle and Priscilla Presley.
The subjects I write about are martial arts, ladies,
Why
and
don't you just write
religion.
about stuff you know, like not getting tail and being
And
a fucking
science
lunatic?
fiction, too.
And science fiction, too.
Or losing to Buster Douglas in 1990. Fucking lisping idiot.
What a goon.
And I guess he got a lot of his poetry sung by this service because he's got a song about Annie Oakley.
Yeah, this is the second and only song, and only other song that was, I guess, in this documentary that he did. But I have a feeling he's done more than just these two songs.
Let's hope. What the fuck is this documentary?
It's PBS.
Ugh.
Annie Oakley was a lady and a markswoman. Annie Oakley is deceased but not forgotten. From what I heard, Annie was not rotten. With the help of Christ, Annie was rifle nice.
The song was about what I thought about Annie Oakley
We know.
and how great I thought she was. and the romantic interest I had in her.
He's got romantic. This guy's jerking off to a chick with a pistol.
Annie Oakley. You can't even get a picture.
He's got a romantic interest.
Veronica and Betty. I got cock blocked by Big Ethel. Fucking idiot.
He's fucking jacking off to paintings.
And the romantic interest.
What did Annie Oakley look like?
Spirit.
Probably a big dyke.
Yeah.
I guess I fell in love with her spirit.
Should have mullet.
What are the odds that a hot chick would be that good of a shot in the first place?
Yeah.
Really? Can you shoot a quarter from 100 yards? And
Yeah,
you look
sure.
like that?
However, if Annie tempted me to a carriage, I might lose to Miss Oakley. It's not funny.
Holy shit, Jim.
It's one of mine.
Wait, what was the line after?
Is Jimmy farting?
It snuck out. I'm scared.
He gets nervous when
good music
people
plays.
sing about it. Annie
God
Oakley.
damn it.
Yeah.
Annie Oakley.
That's a really bad song.
Oh.
Yes.
Just getting some fear out.
Can we send that service like lyrics of Mr. Hands or remove your hat?
Yeah.
I was
Remove your
gonna
hat.
suggest
If
after this bit was played, we should probably try to come up with $300 and some terrible lyrics to send
And
in.
we'll do something like, remove your hat.
That's a great idea.
I can't have sex with Annie Oakley, so
we need
I'll
to
have
remove.
sex with Charles Oakley.
We need a remove your hat song. That would be
Yes.
would be funny, man. Mm-hmm. All right, we'll work on some.
He perseverates, you know, he pursues certain subjects that fascinate him long after it's appropriate for him to be talking about them or pursuing them, you know, and so he has this focus, this concentration. And one of the areas is firearms. He's not a violent person, but there was a fascination, and I think a lot of young men go through that. It needs to be channeled in a non-violent way.
Love Annie Oakley. Love Annie Oakley.
That's bad.
In the service, there was like different genres of music that you could pick.
Merle
like,
Haggard just shot himself.
Yeah, like you could pick country or pop or funk or R&B and stuff. So
And they'll write the song out for you, huh? That's
We need a remove your hat song.
I agree.
It's
in
very
two
obvious.
different genres.
Yeah.
We should have it like in
Country, definitely.
and country and
then
fucking
heavy metal
pop.
or something.
Well, pop is funny.
Pop.
Yeah.
Yeah, 'cause it's so happy and upbeat.
Wasn't there a list that came out the top 25 worst heavy metal bands? Didn't I see that today?
Mm-hmm. Who's on that list?
Thank you, Danny.
y'all.
We got Davidoff in studio going to Indiana after this to promote his CD. The point is.
Yes, sir. Thank you, Op.
Need some all the way May lyrics.
Hey.
That's true.
Hey.
Haven't done that in a while.
The way May.
Hey. Well, know what we're going to play as like a filler here. True Boogie came in. We got the XM version of what you did earlier.
Yes.
He loves take Steve's sounds when he's warming up in the old production room and make remixes. And he brought in his latest work of art. You could get his stuff on the great Drew Boogie on MySpace.
Yes.
Yeah.
The Opie and Anthony Show.
Gut busting, ab crunching.
Boy, how bad can it get?
Have you seen a man eat his own head?
Yes.
Now you'll get used to it.
Anthony spent $300 on fags.
Ass clown.
Anthony.
This is the freakiest show I've ever been party to.
It should be illegal.
The Opie and Anthony Show.
You guys suck!
All that talk is crazy.
Hanging with Dub Davidoff.
What's up?
The point is the CD that's out there. You guys should check it out. Can you get it online, Dub?
Oh, you can buy it.
Whoa, what happened? What was this?
I got an issue with the mic. You can buy it anywhere. It's Comedy Central Records, so you can get it on Amazon, iTunes. But get the whole CD. I mean, if you're gonna buy it, get it because it's a cool design. Roxanne design. Oh, you guys don't know Roxanne?
No, is she good?
No, Roxanne was she's wonderful. Roxanne's my ex-girlfriend, who I still love, by the way. But she, I met her when she came to see Jimmy. So she's a huge O&A fan.
Was that long ago?
She had a
my
sticker.
God.
Wait, you're not with Roxanne
anymore? Yeah, it was that
anymore?
long ago. She broke up with me.
How long ago?
On Thanksgiving. Or right before Thanksgiving.
Sorry to hear that.
But I mean, I don't know. Yeah,
we were having a little chat about it in the shitter.
Relationship. I don't know.
Relationship thing.
It's maddening. You know, when you hear like a guy like Van Gogh cut off his ear, and people are like, how could you do that? I don't know. Why are more people not walking around with their fucking ears cut off? I mean, it's just maddening. That's why crime of passion is a legitimate defense strategy in a court of law, right? I mean, like, you do some shit that you never otherwise would have done during the course of a relationship because it makes you that fucking crazy. Prosecutors are like, did you not kill your wife? She wouldn't shut the fuck up.
Wow. What happened? Do you want to share?
What happened? I could talk about it. I mean, I don't know. I don't. Yeah. I mean, when the shrink was like, you have to make active steps if you want to maintain this relationship, and it didn't come organically to me. Like,
shrink, that's what I heard. The fucking shrink thing again. I don't believe in couples counseling.
Yeah.
Sorry.
I think it can help some people. I think for some people it works.
At that point, I'm like, there's too many problems. Just go find someone new.
But if two damaged people, this is what I disagree with you, because if two damaged people, like, I'm a problem in every relationship.
Yeah.
I'm a fucked up. I know it's hard to imagine. So, like, if two damaged people who do love each other, it's almost like if you bring in so much baggage that you're always doing the same shit, it's like you could be fucking up a good thing by doing shit that you don't even know you're doing.
You also increase the probability of sustaining some sort of relationship scenario if you choose somebody who has grown up with some, sense of, with some real love, some sort of confidence in themselves, because then they don't respond to situations in this reactionary, whacked out, stripper-like way. Yeah,
exactly.
Yeah, I mean, I know, really. I mean, that's why, like, if you meet somebody who can make things, nice people make things. You know? you never been out with a stripper and she's like, nah, I don't want any more coke, but if you got some yarn, I'll knit you a mitten. Nice people make things.
It's not the truth. That's a great way to look at it, man.
No, really, but if they grew up with love, I mean, I feel like, I don't know, for me, it's like the ability to compromise is really difficult. Last time I said yes to some shit I didn't want to do, I ended up in, like, the middle of a lake in a 2-person paddle boat. You know, and I feel my soul atrophying as I paddle. I think I heard a duck yell faggot.
Was there an incident?
There were a number of incidents. I don't know that there was one. It was more just a cumulative kind of response to a scenario that she didn't feel. After we broke up, I was like, well, why didn't you seem more upset? She was like, well, you didn't organically, like, you didn't hang out with my friends. We didn't make a lot of eye contact. We didn't have a great sex. I mean, what the fuck was I staying in it for? I'm like, yeah, you got a reasonable point. I mean, but I love it, and that's the demanding part. It's like, you're here with this human being. Shut up.
You guys had a nice connection.
What's that?
You guys had a nice connection.
I thought you guys were making all the time. You had a nice connection. How the hell would you know?
You would always talk about it. Like, you would always say, like,
no,
you guys seem very good
wonderful.
together.
Oh, no, Roxanne was, yeah, because she's a wonderful human being, and she deserves better than me. But at the same time, it's like, I don't know. But it wasn't. It didn't come organically, But that's the ironic part of love, I guess. I mean, I don't want to get too Freudian, but it's like, the fact that you could really care about somebody, want to be with them, and they seem like an ideal candidate for a sustainable relationship, yet you're not organically involved in it. It's maddening. It's a conundrum, Anthony.
It is a conundrum.
I
don't think I was attentive enough. I wasn't attentive enough, and my job was all consuming, and then there was this kind of overall resentment that my job was the most important thing in my life, which it isn't.
Right.
But it gives me the ability to do the things that are important to me. So it kind of gets pushed up to the top. I have to wake up every morning.
Right.
I have to be here and do this.
Hallelujah. Hallelujah.
Hallelujah.
Hallelujah, brother.
Hallelujah.
Hallelujah.
I had the same.
But then it's about the moderating part of it, like personality dysfunction. Like, it's always a matter of degrees, right? I mean, if you're so self-involved that it's narcissistic, and you don't seem like you are,
not at all.
Right. Then somebody's got to deal with it.
And nailed it though, because you're like, how do you think we pay for all this shit?
It's not, but then there'll even be a card thrown at you sometimes where it's not the money, it's not the material things, it's not, you know, I could live in a log cabin with you, and so he's like, no, you know something, no. We couldn't.
No, we couldn't.
You'd be fucking, believe me, I've been in enough relationships where I couldn't pay for fucking chewing gum.
Yeah.
And they don't last very long.
Yeah.
Money becomes quite a fucking issue very quickly.
Yeah, become an issue. Yeah. If you're living in a log cabin, that's going to become an issue.
Yeah, that's definitely going to become
Where are we
an
going
issue.
tonight? To the
Nowhere.
birch tree. Yeah, that becomes a real issue.
So that's like an issue. And then there are just things like, and it kind of just like fizzled out. But like you said, you know, I looked and I was like, you know, I didn't say it, but I was thinking, she don't seem very upset about this whole thing. Just kind of,
I know, but now I find myself, and then it's like you're excited about being single, but then that loneliness factor kicks in. You know, it's the whole border lonely, but at the same time, it's like now I'm, trying to fuck some 21-year-old stripper who's drunk, like, you know, some girl at the show, and it's not going to be some self-possessed, dignified woman that's attracted to me. It's going to be some chick that hates herself enough to get in my Camaro. I don't even have a Camaro. But the point is, if it's some 22-year-old chick you're talking to, and then you can't communicate because it's a drunk 21-year-old girl. And it's well, I don't even know what this. It's like a helicopter just landing in the distance. All you hear is and then you make out a word. You know, it's like religion, American Idol.
Anthony can teach you how to communicate with 21-year-olds.
But no, I got a glazed over look at mine. She's like, "Are you too old for me?" I was like, "Am I too old to put this in there? No, am I too old to pretend I give a fuck about what's going on here? Yeah, Moses old. I'm King Tut old for this shit. We could do this in a fucking pyramid. I'm really old for this."
By the way, you can't spin it.
Up.
There's no way to spin it.
Look who woke up.
There's no way to spin it and make sounding fucking a 21-year-old stripper sound shitty. Like, you mean you can't talk? Ah, gee whiz.
But he's also looking for
work.
He's also looking for some kind of relationship that you could kind of like nurture. Look at you're ripping the microphone.
I'm ripping the fuck. I get excited.
We found
but then you get them back. I don't know. It's like you
go,
communicate the truth.
You're fucking killing.
No, you have to keep going. It's just that you get them back, and it's like you know what's going on. You just saw the act. I mean, it's fucking. And then why don't? There was one chick pulls back and goes, "Why don't we just be friends?" I was like, "What the fuck are you two?" Well, first of all, you're wearing glitter. What do you mean? Why don't we just be friends? We see the world so dramatically differently. There is no point at which we can meet and be friends. That's like pulling into a gas station. Like, could you fill it up? Guys, like, we don't have any gas. I'm like, why don't we be friends, man? Tell your mom I said hi. And then no, really, I got my finger in her. She pulls back. She goes, "Did you just assume we were going to do something?" It's like we're halfway into a bottle of vodka.
Oh my
I had
God.
my hand on your ass for an hour and a half at the club. Did I assume? Yeah, I assume. You know, you can assume things. If a guy's wearing a pointy white hood and a sheet, you can assume he ain't voting for Barack. You can assume things about people. Look, I can do radio, but every now and then I get Jimmy is anyway.
Wow, that's
Very
too
good.
fucking real. That is too real.
Yeah,
Holy shit. I thought I was unique for a minute. Yeah. I thought I was a unique and special individual.
As a very dear friend of mine once said, "Jim, they're all cunts, including my mother and the Virgin Mary." An older Scottish man told me that.
An elderly Scottish man.
Sober man in a Coors Light shirt. A very good guy.
I got
an older Scottish. Liam Neeson told you that?
They're all cunts, Jim.
I got the dump in Atlantic City.
Really?
In Atlantic City. Saw it coming, beforehand.
Yeah.
But didn't know the exact date.
You don't
didn't
seem
know
like
the
you
date.
were really motivated to make it work. Like to put
at the beginning I was trying, but it didn't seem like, and to be fair, I guess, maybe that was the case, but I really thought I was giving it a whirl.
You went through the make it work stage.
But I mean, the make it work stage
did.
with, going to see her therapist to see if we could, figure out what the problem is. Yeah. But then it was just like, I don't know. All right, they say that I have like this where I'm not really so involved in what she wants to do in her life. So I'm like, all right, I'll try to be more so. And I made a concerted effort to try to, but then we'd end up back in the office, and again, it was like, well, you're not being attentive. It's like, no, now I'm getting pissed because, no, I am. I tried.
It's madness.
I really fucking did give it an effort.
And he did, because for Christmas, he flew out to Colorado, and he stayed in that hotel very close to her family's house.
All right, look, I can't take kids. I can't fucking take kids running around being all yelling and shit. I'm on vacation. I wake up at 4:15 every day. I don't need kids like waking me up at 4:15.
Can I be honest?
On vacation.
When that whole story went down on our show, Mike, it's just a matter of time at this point.
Was that like a clincher?
But no, listen to this. I'm like, how do you get
my
that?
mother's an analyst, and my brother's a so you get.
I'm like, how did he get this done? He was able to talk his girl into saying, "Look, I'm gonna go spend Christmas with your family in Colorado." Absolutely, but he was able to work it where he could stay in a hotel while she stayed with the family. I thought that was brilliant.
Because to stay at the house,
that is brilliant.
You have to stay at the house because it's Christmas and the kids are there and they want to see you and you haven't been there in a while. So there's a guest room, so stay in the house. But I'm like, I can't fucking do this. I know there's a hotel down the road.
Perfect sense.
I go,
Man,
I'll
I'm just
stay at the
surprised you were
hotel.
able to convince her.
I wasn't
able to do it.
I wasn't able to.
Okay.
The therapist was. Because I told the therapist, because I go,
that's one thing good.
I go, I said, I'm gonna be miserable going to Colorado because it's my vacation and I need sleep.
Right.
I need sleep. It has nothing to do with the people or anything. I just need fucking sleep.
Nothing about the
and then
people,
she's like, why don't you no, fucking fuck herself?
Oh God.
Yeah, but you didn't enjoy being around the kids, right?
No, I didn't mind being around the kids at all. It wasn't a problem. But when they come barging and knocking on your door at 5 in the morning when I'm on vacation, I wake up every fucking day at an ungodly hour. I'm on vacation. I want noon. I want to be able to get up, throw my fucking clothes around, and have some fucking Mexican pick it up.
But was that an issue for her? Did she not understand this? I mean, to the degree that you felt...
That was an issue. It was like, no, why don't you stay at the house? So the therapist was like, no, let him. Why aren't you giving him this freedom? He's saying he'll be there. He's be there on Christmas and everything, but he needs time to get away from the whole thing.
I mean, it sounds like you weren't that unhealthy. If you were able to sustain this for 8 years, chances are you can't be that big of a lunatic. I mean, unless, you guys had complementary sicknesses, which is what my brother told me.
It might be. I don't know.
Complementary sicknesses.
But it got to the point, though, where the big breakup was in Atlantic City, and I'm playing blackjack, and I'm in the fucking, heavy hitter section.
Yeah.
And this waitress was walking around, and it was one of the Borgata babes, and they're just fucking smoking.
Yeah, it's a hot scene.
So my girlfriend's there, and she knows I'm a smart ass. I joke around. I'm not serious with the girls that walk by and stuff. But this girl was like, really, I told her, I go, look, you can't come around here. You're disturbingly attractive.
Yes.
And you're fucking my game up.
Walk away, you animal.
And then my girlfriend got mad at that.
What'd she say?
And she was like, what, you got to say that to her? It was just something. I can't remember, but that was like the straw. But I think it was, it was a lot more before that.
Yeah.
And then it kind of ended up just, she goes, I'm leaving.
Yeah.
I go, what, where you, back to the room?
Yeah.
Home? What? She goes, no, leaving can mean a few things when you're at Atlantic City. So she goes, no, I'm getting a U-Haul and
really?
I'm getting my stuff and I'm leaving. I was like,
no shit.
Okay.
That seems like an odd way to do it.
Yeah, that's what I thought.
I mean, if that's the straw that broke the camel's back, that seems like, I mean, obviously a lot led up to that, but that seems like that seems
They
strange.
all want the fucking life. They all want a comfortable life. This is all women. They all want a comfortable life. They all want these great things. They hate guys that don't work. They hate guys that don't make money. And because it's a job that requires us to get up very early, they fucking bitch because we can't go out and hang with their stupid friends. Believe
that was
me,
a big issue with me not going out. She goes, you never want to go out and do anything or go anywhere.
That was
I
a huge issue
can't.
for me.
I go, I can't fucking go out on a Wednesday night to go party like a fucking animal at some bar.
Well, you logistically actually can't.
No.
You can't. I can, and I still didn't do it.
4:30 in the morning.
Oh, really?
And as well, you
I
shouldn't
still
have.
wouldn't do it.
You shouldn't have. Good for you.
Well,
seriously.
And they all want a guy who takes good care of them. And you were a good boyfriend. You didn't fuck other girls.
I know, but you guys have to take responsibility for something. We all want to be connected, and then we can't really be connected, and they don't find it fulfilling. And I mean, we have complementary sicknesses to some degree. It's not just them.
Yes and no, but we don't complementary bank accounts.
Yeah.
The bottom line is this.
Right.
Fucking, not that it's money is everything, you're right, but they just, women are very bizarre when they complain about your job. It's like, you know what? Fucking shut your face. You understand that I have to
Sounds
fucking
like you're going
do
into this thing with an open mind and open heart. I mean, why wouldn't you get along?
I don't want to hear it with any woman.
Yeah.
I don't want to hear it when it comes to work. I don't want to fucking hear it.
Yeah, there shouldn't be a fucking argument. This is my career. This is what happened. It's not the money and materialistic thing. The money is the fuel that runs the other shit.
Right.
Like, to make you happy.
Right.
Like, it's not, wow, you got money. I'm happy because you got money. Because there are a lot of scumbag guys out there with money that'll treat you like fucking shit.
That's right. Case in point.
Money is the fucking, look at Jimmy Norton. Money is the fucking fuel that drives the happy boat to fucking places
Into
like
harbor.
Burberry and fucking Tiffany and things like that. That's what allows that lifestyle.
That's right. What Asante.
Asante. J.C. Penney's line of Italian wear.
Yes. Dove, he didn't mention, but he's a lot happier since that all went down. Though.
Are you really?
I think Anthony would have stayed. He would have stayed in that relationship probably for.
I'm one of those guys.
He would have stayed another year or two, no problem.
I'm the same way.
She made the move, and I think secretly, I can't speak for him, but I think secretly he wanted that type of situation to happen.
It would manifest itself in him not being able to take it.
It was one of those things where
this guy's got his hands all over some blackjack waitress's ass at the Borgata.
Yeah, all over her ass.
Do you think she regrets it, Aunt?
What?
The blackjack waitress?
Yes.
I don't know. I can't really tell. I don't communicate much with exes ever.
I'm sure
I've communicated more with her than I think any other ex.
I mean, it's
but I don't. You know something? I don't fucking know. And like you were saying before, I'm happy, but there are those days where you're like, I'm fucking in bed. I'm gonna watch any movie I want. I could do this.
But that's what's so maddening.
And then sometimes you're just sitting there going like,
right.
Boy, this house is big and empty.
Right.
You know? 20-year-old.
Yeah, but how long does that last?
Fucking 3 minutes if it's my house.
Exactly. No, but even if you last a long time, if you do an hour and a half, it's like now you're sitting there with you trying to have a conversation with somebody you can't possibly talk to.
And then you dump your load. You're like, oh God, thank God no one's here to bother me. That's right. I don't have to be nice to you. Fucking beat it, Craigslist. Take your fucking pittance of cash and hit the bricks.
Cram
out.
Oh, that's funny.
It's a good time, but then you're back to feeling alone in the world.
Did you want out of your relationship before it went down?
No, but I didn't want it in it badly enough for her to feel as though she was in a fulfilling, connected scenario.
Bingo.
And she felt, and she didn't feel like it wasn't fulfilling.
Did you cry when she left?
Shut up.
Did you?
That's a yes.
No. I know.
Listen, I did.
I didn't cry initially. It was a manifestation of some emotion. There was a light liquid.
You get
I wasn't bawling.
You just get your nostalgic moments every so often, especially if you've been in a relationship for a while. Yeah. And then you just fucking like, what are you, an asshole?
Yeah. You just get sick of yourself.
Up. Yeah. Stop it. Yeah. If anything, fucking, if there's anything around the house that makes me for a second feel nostalgic, it goes right into the fucking paper shredder. I swear to you.
Wait,
I have to turn over pictures. Yeah.
I'm a witness to that because I called Anthony early on.
How do you shred a bed, by the way?
I called Anthony early on in this whole breakup thing, and I just heard the shred. I'm like, what are you doing? He's like, I'm shredding everything.
Are you shredding pictures?
He went through a night of shredding.
I won't shred pictures just because they're kind of historic documents. That's almost like book burning
to
me.
Letters?
You know? It's like, letters go.
I save everything.
No, shit like that.
Not pictures, letters go.
Letters go.
You're the opposite of John Adams.
Cards. Fucking cards.
Your cards have to go.
Sweetheart, you're the shred that
anything
fucking
with
thing.
a rainbow on it.
Yeah, fuck that. Yeah. It's gone. But pictures, certain pictures, I think I did shred or deleted off a computer, things like that. Like unnecessary, not these fucking, the world-changing photos or anything. It's just, it's this goofy picture.
But it's fucking frightening, man, because when you're with somebody that you love, I'm just worried I'm going to turn into that guy. Like, you know what I mean? Like I'm worried 10 years from now, I'm going to see her on the other side of the street, and she's smiling. Like, had I been able to make it work, I could have been that person. Like, she's going to be on that side, smiling, the sun is shining with a husband and kids, they're eating ice cream, and I'm on this side of the street, and it's raining and dark, and I got an open silk shirt with a gold medallion, and I'm trying to convince some stripper that Jimmy just turned down to get in my car because I got good blow. You know what I mean? I don't want to be that fucking guy.
Terrible life. You have to fuck the stripper. You don't get to smell the lactose farts in the ice cream or hear the little dog shit kids fucking waking you up. That's terrible.
That's true, too.
How terrible is that? The ice cream must be so fun on a Sunday. Oh, a lot of guys want to blow a load and sleep, but you get to get up and take the tots out for Haagen-Dazs.
That's true.
Fucking stinks.
You know what? The guy that she's with, that ain't sun shining on his head. He's looking at you in the sunny fucking day. It's pouring on his head.
They're well lit because a nuclear bomb has gone off over his head mercifully for him. While you got a fucking load on the front of your awful slacks.
It's such a weird situation, though, because you do go through those moments. It's these moments where you're like, was it good? Did I want to be in a relationship? Do I want to be? You know, you walk around the lonely
gave
house.
Me a speech about joy and happiness. You know, like he was like he was giving me these speaks
Chaz
about religious. You know, Palmenter.
I know.
And,
of course, just want to hear him say it.
But it was about joy, and you know, but just about making those choices that inevitably, whatever choice you make, there's going to be downside. You do an overall cost-benefit analysis and find out what works.
Did he tell you to do the door lock test?
What?
Which
the
means
door lock test.
This is a carjacking. This is a carjacking, and they open her door, hit the gas, and let them take her.
That's the door lock test.
They grab her by the hair.
Door.
Unbuckle your belt, bitch. Beat it.
And there's something odd about being in relationships where when you're in them, especially for a longer period of time, you just become complacent, I guess, and you don't. It becomes. I don't want to say rut. But it's very rut-ish.
And it seems like I maybe the one thing that helps sustain. Yeah, no, it's definitely
Way to
rut-ish.
not say rut.
Yeah, it's rut-ish.
Yeah. Way to avoid rut.
Yes.
Put ish.
Gutter with different letters.
Probably kids though add to the ability to sustain it only because it's the emphasis is no longer on yourself.
It's a mutual responsibility. I think that sucks because then you are no longer the important people in each other's lives.
That's right.
You're there for these fucking
You're there to
kids.
facilitate the raising of
I've
children.
heard whoever told me this though, but your replacements.
Yeah.
You're fucking there to care for your replacements on the planet.
Yeah.
And I don't know. I've never been into fucking kids. I've never wanted to have them.
Nope.
I feel it ruins the life I kind of want to have until I can't do it anymore.
That was a point of contention with us as well. It wasn't with her? Was that part of it as well?
No, she didn't want to have kids either.
Really?
Like,
Where'd you find her?
Yeah, I know. That was a good feature, believe me.
Yeah.
But it's one of those things where you can just pick up and fucking go somewhere and not did you get the pack and play?
Oh, you got to pack like you're going to the top of K2 every time you leave the house and you want to take a fucking kid to Starbucks. Did you get the bottle? Did you get the bag? Did you get shut up?
There's nothing worse. You
get him a job.
You pull into a fucking parking lot and there's no spots.
Yeah.
You see a woman with 2 kids in her hands, gets to her car, and you're like, all right, you think for a second, maybe I'll get lucky and this won't take 8 hours for her to back out.
Bags.
She's strapping them in car seats.
Yeah.
She's fucking bags.
And for what? For what? So that, 5 years from that point, you get to the work and you'll get a call from your wife and she says, honey, he just took his first step. Yeah? Hopefully if it was into a fucking taxi. Get him out.
Especially if it's 5 years later. How dumb is this fucking kid? All atrophied legs. What is he, part boy, part turnip?
Well, they speak there first, 2, 3.
Never wanted that. Never wanted the kid thing or anything.
I was never big into the kids.
And then, but I do agree with you that I think that does hold people together.
Yeah.
I mean, obviously, people said, "Oh, we stay together because of the kids."
Just like almost genetically, I would imagine it would kick in. That who was the guy? Two different evolutionary theories. Dr. Philip Rushton of the University of Western Ontario. But anyway, he's
what did Dr. Rushton say?
No. This was something that Natterman was saying. I don't know if it was some sort of racial
I walked
theory.
in with my female friend the other night, and he goes, "Who's your friend?" To her.
Oh,
Jesus.
shit.
Hold on, rapist. Who's your friend? Way to ask. I didn't care. She's only a friend.
Does people know Natterman? They don't.
He's been
sort of like a Woody
Yeah.
Allen character. He's been on.
Yes.
But Natterman came out to L.A.
Woody Allen and
Natterman's
Richard
done
Speck.
shit to me. Oh, these guys never heard the Natterman.
No. They don't know.
Natterman
Wait,
keeps
tell
going.
the story, the one we haven't heard. But go ahead.
well, no, Nataman keeps going. This was a few years ago. He goes, I need a piece of tail. I want some tail, like that, you know? And so finally, I get these two chicks. One of them is crazy enough to I got opposing couches. I get him up to my apartment with Nataman. He comes up, and I see him, and he keeps telling me he's going to bang. He wants some tail. I'm on the opposing couch, and Nataman looks at me. And he's got his girl starts to put her hand on his thigh, on his upper thigh. And I look down at Nataman's hand, and he's dug it into the side of the armrest on the couch. like a cat trying not to fall out of a tree. And his eyes are wheeled back in his head like an Arabian quarter horse and free rein about to be roped by an Indian. And I get up and I got my piece out. I pull it out, you know, because I'm about to go bang. And I get up and I go, Dan, are you okay? And Dan just looks at me and goes, this is not my scene, man. Gets up, walks into the fucking bathroom. He's a funny guy.
That's fucked up.
It's fucked up. No, but he's so like, I don't know if he necessarily sees himself as the world sees him. He was horrified. He showed up. I was doing that show in L.A. Shows up at the trail. He's awkward. Shows up, knocks on the door. I haven't seen him in 2 years. Didn't even say hi. He just goes, where's craft service? And he's wearing volleyball shades and a shirt with the rings around Saturn on it and a slim jean and a side-buckled pilgrim shoe. And he says to me, he goes, I come out to filthy L.A. pilot season. I get one audition. One audition. He goes, I walk in a room. Bunch of nerds! Bunch of nerds! He was shocked that it wasn't Brad Pitt, Benicio del Toro. He was horrified that they were sending him out on parts that weren't the romantic lead, you know?
Bunch of nerds.
Bunch of nerds in this room.
That is really funny.
That is funny.
Natterman. We
Who's
don't
your
know.
friend? He's a classic.
We love Natterman. We just don't know what to do with him on the radio yet.
I say
he
have him
hasn't
come
come
in
into his
for
own
everybody.
yet. He hasn't come into his own on the show yet.
He's very funny. He just doesn't
He's
talk about
really
it.
funny.
When me and Dave, sometimes we wheel back and forth. Dan's a close friend of mine.
Yeah.
And sometimes
these guys
it
are good
goes
together.
well.
Yeah, no,
But Dan is, yeah, I know, but
we don't know what his button is. We're trying to find that area where, like you today,
I'm sure it's a
we
trigger
went
finger.
relationship and you went bam for the last half hour. We haven't found that button with him yet.
Mention rape or dismemberment.
Fucking one word, shovel.
Yeah. Sawing techniques to get through the tendon. Hey, you gotta.
Let's get to the tendon. No, Natterman, relationships are interesting for him. You know, I mean, and he talks about this, so I don't think I'm speaking out of school, but he's never been in a relationship ever. Not for a day, his whole life.
He used to creep my girl out at the Comedy Cellar. He just has a way of looking at women. You're like, dude, man, what the hell?
Same way fucking that guy looks at Uma Thurman.
Fucking ghoul.
In a bush.
Speaking of which, there's the creep on TV right now. I just said that.
This big backpack.
Uma Thurman's stalker trial may go to jury today. All right, should we do line of the day or what?
Sure.
Is it that time?
Yes, guys.
Oh, boy.
We got to hang out with like salespeople today, Aunt and I.
Yuck.
Exactly.
I hate that shit.
Bob took. They talked Bob into getting us to do this dumb thing today.
That's because there's going to be a big wig there.
Who?
A couple of big wigs.
Yeah.
The biggest of the big wigs.
Yep.
And then radio got big wig.
Yep.
And we have to, shake hands with advertisers.
Yep.
And go up on stage and something and say something.
And riff.
We got to riff about.
They're like, open it. They could just riff for 2 to 4 minutes, and then they
want you to just talk about how CBS and technology has kind of joined together to make this like very interactive kind of thing.
What kind of
and make it
presumption
funny.
is it that you're just supposed to? Just fucking make it funny.
Riff on it. That's great.
Not too much pressure.
Have you seen the CBS websites? They're fantastic.
I had a corporate. They asked me to do 30 minutes on hair care products.
Oh, great.
Fuck you. They're like, can you just come in and do like 30 on hair?
The nerve.
They should have done cancer wig jokes.
They think this is easy.
Yeah.
We have pressure every day to try to make this shit sound like something entertaining, and they're like, they'll just go up there and riff.
They're okay. That's what we pay them for.
Just send them up.
And we're in the mindset, why don't we, instead of wasting 3 hours with these salespeople, that would be 3 hours maybe we could relax, get some sleep.
Do nothing.
And for the next
Watch
show.
TV.
Get out of a relationship. Fucking dynamite a connection with a woman.
We're heading toward line of the day. This AshleyMadison.com might be your thing, Dove. People that want to cheat.
Prostitutes? That's
there's an actual website for people that want to cheat.
Right.
They don't hide what they're all about whatsoever.
Yeah, married people could get on there and hook up.
Do we know anyone from AshleyMadison.com?
We had a bore on, man. Oh, my God. What
I
was
was
it
there.
for?
I was here when he called in.
I'm sure his website's great, but he was a bore.
I don't
What were
care
we
about
talking
the-
about? We were talking about Ashley Dupree, I guess?
I don't remember.
Spitzer's chick?
Oh, yeah.
And we need like an expert opinion, and oh my God.
I want a connection, that's what I'm saying.
It was like a swing
Really?
scene. A swing scene would just be the way to go. I mean, if you're gonna, well, I guess then you would have to
I don't
have
want to
these.
just take my dick out in the middle of a room.
Well, no, you don't have to do it like that. There's
Unless I'm
all-
teaching.
You've done.
You've done some of that swinging?
Oh yeah, no, I know a little bit about the swing scene, and they have
Patrice is
off-premise
into
places.
it, too.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, well, I don't go to those
Wait,
places.
Drew, you're into it too?
No. I'm just acknowledging Patrice's tryst in the whole swinger market. He's nuts with that shit.
Yeah, but you gotta bring somebody to switch. I mean, you gotta have something to trade.
You
know?
can't just go barging
Well,
in.
yeah, because every fucking guy I know is like, can I go alone? I was like, no, you can't go alone. There'd be one fucking chick that spent her life in a closet, just got out standing there, and 1,000 guys from Seaside Heights jerking off. You can't just go alone. No, you got. It's like showing up at a card game with no money. You know, like, just deal me in.
Yeah.
No, you got to put some money
I'm
in.
gonna play.
I just want a shot at the winnings.
Ann's house is a
I want to
swinger
fuck
house
your
right
wife.
now.
I don't want to trade nothing off.
You could, but can't you just like get some chick that you don't really know to go with you?
Well, you can if you can convince her. Well, certainly you can pay her, or you can try and find somebody. You can. It's probably not hard. You do some work on the internet. You could find a like-minded scenario.
You like going to those clubs?
Not my thing, but it beats the average lounge. After a while, you start going out. It's like, oh, really? You have appetizers? Great. Are those tapas? I can't wait to get there. I'd rather just see somebody banging on a table, even if I'm not involved.
Yeah.
Just seems like a more enjoyable place to spend time.
Make sure Poe doesn't get my truck. It's got to be left here. I'm staying in.
You
Fuck
should
it.
stay. We have a big night.
I thought it was 7:30.
No, we got to be there 5.
5?
We could push 5:30, 5:45.
Fuck, that sucks.
Let's say we'll push it to like close to 6.
Ant's got to cancel his appointments at the Fuck Palace.
Cancel all appointments. No, actually, I didn't want to go to the gym today. And then I kind of want to go home. It's kind of nice to be home. That's what I have a house for.
You're in a
I wanna go
hotel. We
home.
know you're safe for one night. So why don't you just get a hotel?
Unarmed. I hate being unarmed.
No guns, no fast.
That's
No
what it is.
guns.
Let's go home and hold a gun.
I
Feels
love
me
a good gun.
creepy when I don't have a gun on me.
Yeah, you feel
feels naked.
vulnerable.
Yeah.
You feel vulnerable.
Totally.
He wants to go home because
You feel like you're in the sauna at Crunch Fitness on a Friday.
I know, just alone with a hard on,
Yes.
whipping.
With a cowboy hat on, just leering.
Exactly.
Where is everybody?
Picking things up that haven't fallen.
There's just this. Where is that change?
Isn't there a great feeling of security just to have a gun? Just
Beautiful.
that you know, like,
Beautiful.
You got a
I
gun
got
too?
a fighting chance.
You got a gun?
No, I had a domestic dispute a few years ago. I'm not sure that I can actually get a pistol.
Then they
permit.
tell you, eh.
Well, no, but there's been a lot of time that's passed.
Wait, you had
and
a,
I
you
had
had a break-in?
No, I never used
dispute?
gun.
That's
No, if you have a- if you have a- yeah.
No,
I don't know. It could have been an inside
It's
job.
hard to get it. It's hard to get a pistol license in Manhattan, and now that's California.
yeah.
It's much easier. So I'm gonna go apply for one. I had
Yeah.
one when I was in Jersey when I was a kid, but ever since Manhattan, it's such a pain. You got to jump through hoops. in
They
this
make
town
you
to get a pistol license
because they wear you down. They want you to go.
They wear you
fuck
down.
It.
Yeah.
Fuck it.
You got to hire an attorney.
It's
I mean,
your right
awful.
to fucking bear arms,
Yeah.
but then they may put on so many regulations
Which gives
on
the
you.
criminals
It's
the advantage,
Yep.
right?
That's right, because they're willing to wait in line.
I like it. I use
What
this
is
to
the argument? I
accessorize
don't really
now.
understand. What is the argument? I really don't understand the argument for that kind of gun control. Like why? I mean,
Black.
obviously you can get. Oh, is that what it is? Puerto Rico.
Oh God,
Yeah, Jimmy.
I'm just kidding.
What is the argument? I mean, if you have a gun? I mean, obviously the bad guy's going to get a gun. We know
Yeah.
that. So what's the? Why shouldn't I have a gun?
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
There's no. I've never heard a reasonable argument.
Yeah, I
That
don't get
says
it either.
that's why we need.
If they can pull the guns from everybody, I mean, if you're in Japan and they effectively keep it out of the hands of criminals, you got an argument.
Good luck.
Right. Yeah.
Yeah, that don't work. I picked out an assortment and I use them to accessorize sometimes. Sometimes
That's
I
what you
feel like
should.
the 380's better for
I
tonight.
think you look beautiful with a pistol on
that.
your hip.
I kind of I go like this one. I get my clothes are baggy enough
You
for
don't
the
have a. Do you have a
45.
carrier's? Do you have a carrier's permit?
For the 45, yeah.
Fucking A.
So it's like, ooh, that's
I'm planes
that's
even.
nice.
Beautiful.
I'm planes.
No, you don't.
No, what are you
I'm planes,
kidding?
but-
Oh.
No, but it's like, all right, the baggy clothes are good. So now I've gotten into this 511 tactical gear.
Oh, that's tremendous.
And this isn't one, but
Tremendous.
the shirt has a piece of Velcro right here and goes.
That's
and
beautiful.
it's a holster in your shirt. And you close it up, and you're there. You got a Walther PPK is right there, ready for action.
And I very much envy that.
Isn't that great shit?
It's wonderful.
Someone attacks you on the way to get candy out of a dish in the hallway. Shoot them, you fucking
They laugh at me because I wear a holstered gun in my
house. We
house.
don't laugh at you, we worry
I wear a
about
gun in the
you.
house. He's like, why? What am I gonna? If someone barges into the fucking window through a window, I'm gonna say, can I go upstairs and get my gun?
They'll usually say yes.
Oh, okay. See, I'm assuming they would say no every time and just start shooting at me.
If anybody cares right now,
the gun on the hip in the house is a little excessive.
Even you're saying that.
I think they have a reasonable point, but certainly I love a carrier's permit.
It's a little wallet,
and it looks
I have
good.
to shit so badly right now, my head hurts.
God.
Oh wow.
I'm a. Did you just take a chance?
Oh God.
I think Jimmy took a chance with a fart.
Oh,
Are
you just
touching-
farted and it's warm? Oh, this is going to be a bad one.
All right, Line of the Day is brought to you by AshleyMadison.com. If you're looking to cheat or looking for a little something on the side, don't want to get caught, do yourself a favor, check out AshleyMadison.com. Times are tough. Times are tough, my God.
Oh, you dirtbag.
Jimmy, Jesus. Here is a runner-up Line of the Day. Go, Danny. Jimmy's heard
I'm
enough.
just listening to this.
Jimmy's had it.
This last weekend alive behavior. You don't have a brain tumor. Cut the shit.
That was on regular radio today. Good job, Jimmy.
Daddy slipped.
Yeah, no, you were pissed off. What happened?
No, Jimmy.
Oh, I thought you were punching walls.
Jimmy fucking,
Oh, no, he's
laid
aware.
out a bad one.
Dove's had it.
Don't punch my farts. Hurts my feelings.
We have Davidoff in studio. A lot of people are asking how you spell your last name because they want to get the CD.
Just like the cigar, the luggage, the
D-O-V, the first name.
Yeah, Davidoff, D-A-V-I-D-O-F.
And then David Off, right.
Yeah.
Wait, that's a luggage?
It's point is the name of the CD.
Luggage. You ever been in a duty-free shop, for Christ's sake? You ever leave the country?
No.
Yes, I have, but I don't.
No, Davidoff cigars. You never see the cigars?
No. And I don't. I think your name was Dove Samsonite.
No. Right. Exactly.
Dove Tumia.
Louis Vuitton.
Here's another runner-up line of the day.
I was going to say, it's Sanka de Mayo, where I drink decaf all my
That's a good one, too. All right. This guy's call was Stinko de Mayo.
Very good.
Our awful jokes.
Yes. Another runner-up line of the day.
I don't understand. Why is everyone celebrating Cinco de Mayo by hanging outside Home Depot today? I don't know
what I mean.
It's really weird.
All right. That's a good line. That's all right. How many more we got? 3 more? Another runner-up line of the day.
Got like banditos walking around there.
Why a car accident?
Yeah. By the way, all these fun facts go for anything above 96th Street as well.
That's a good line. That was very good. Dove.
Little mean spirit
off. Little mean spirit. What he's heard today.
Yeah, coming from the guy who lost a piece of his insides laughing at a woman that had been mugged.
She wasn't mugged.
I know, she was being taught some manners. She was a benefactor of a man with an erudite perspective. That's right.
She was donating her hat to the floor.
She was a benefactor of
She was donating a little blood to the old knuckle factory.
Animal. No.
The great Drew Boogie on MySpace. Thanks for stopping by today, Drew, with the latest remix.
Sure.
Another runner-up line of the day. Because, dude, you gotta live your life. It makes you a better stand-up, dude.
What's he looking for in Guatemala? A miracle?
Hopefully Bobby Kelly will be in tomorrow to talk about Guatemala. I don't know. We haven't heard from him yet, so.
Can I mention one thing?
Yeah.
People have been asking me to get tickets for this HBO taping, May 21, 22.
Oh, boy.
Jim Norton show at BroadwayVideo.com. Free tickets.
Nice.
You get a pair.
Jimmy's hosting an HBO show. That's huge.
Yeah, we'll see how it goes.
Line of the day time. One more runner-up. One more runner-up.
Can the announcer explain why the horse was shot like 40 times with pauses, and why it fell after it had already fallen?
Because they gave the honor of shooting the horse to New York's new governor.
Very good.
That was a fucking good one.
That was a doozy. Anybody have anything else? No?
No, just a call-in
Don't
full
have
of
fun
logs.
in Indiana. Anything else?
Thank you very much.
Anything else you want to promote?
No, it wouldn't be soon. The date wouldn't make any sense. No, I'm going to Afghanistan.
What about a website or something?
Yeah, DOVlive.com.
DOVlive.com?
DOVlive.com is my website. And I appreciate you guys having me in. Thank you.
That was a very funny comment.
You're
The
great.
CD is called.
Thank you.
Let me give
The point
CD a
is-
plug. The point is, And you can probably get it anywhere because Comedy Central put it out.
Yeah, you can get it anywhere.
You're not on the East Coast often, huh?
No, I'm not fucking out there. The opportunity cost for me of being here.
Well, next
is
time
a
you're
little
on the
high.
East Coast, you stop by and say hi.
Thank you. I appreciate it.
All right, it's Dove, everyone. We're going to do the quick out today. Here's your line of the day.
Here comes line of the day. Line of the day.
She just blew up our spot.
All
We were
my
having fun with
40
that.
years.
More fun now.
You friggin' fuddy-duddy.
Make a pie, broad.
No, our duties our duties our duties have destructive power.
If you think it stinks now, you should have seen it a month ago.
The Opie and Anthony Show.